Let's have a look here. Yep, we are live. Second, guys. Hey everybody, Dre here. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday evening. Hope you guys are doing good. Goes without saying, pretty good day where I'm concerned. Right, but yeah, hope you guys are having a good one. But I've got a couple of friends joining us in a minute. You'll know who they are very soon. But I just got to pass some links around. Hi, Andrew. Nice to see you, man. But yeah, I hope you're having a good one, man. Let's chill with you guys. I mean, IndyCar starts in about an hour's time from mid-Ohio. So I'll probably be watching that as well. But yeah, I thought it's just me and my brother in the house right now. My sister's out of the house because it's her birthday today. She's 9 years old. So people that have seen Kendra on my Hangout, yeah, God, she's 9 today. I feel old just thinking about it. I'm 25 next month. I mean, that's mad enough as it is. But no kidding, Andrew. That race was tense as all hell. Obviously, we'll talk Hungary, we'll talk Formula E, we'll talk IndyCar, all that good stuff. But yeah, hope you guys are cool. And oh yeah, we're coming to you live now from a cheap hotel room in Montreal. Brian King, hello, sir.
Hey, Dre, what's up?
Not much. Just a surprisingly tense afternoon's racing, to say the least. How's Montreal been treating you?
Pretty good. Besides, like, this shitty traffic, pretty good.
Shitty traffic. Like, aren't you like 5 minutes from the track, King?
Oh, but like the after race activities are impossible to get to.
Oh, right. Touch your legs, King. Walk a little bit. Break out some shorts.
Whoa. You're not walking 1 hour away, Dre.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good point. Point taken. I will take that on board. But yeah, how was race 1 yesterday?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, kind of goes without saying it. Like, I've not even seen it properly yet, but I hear it was kind of hectic.
Yeah, it was. Even the practice sessions were like, I mean, besides the one big like. The practice session to end all practice sessions with like probably the largest Formula E crash I've seen since season 1.
Yeah, what was it? Bremy in practice, nailing the adequately nicknamed the boop.
The boop
at about 120 miles an hour, and he completely destroyed his car. So much so, the rebuild actually got him disqualified because the car wasn't weighed properly.
The car wasn't weighed properly. They put 4 extra kilos on the car, and it was still underweight.
Whoops. It's kind of a blameless situation, really, for poor Buemi, who he came back from 12th to finishing 4th in the end, and trying to keep his slim chances at the title alive, given that Lucas had the perfect race from the front of the field to win. Like Lucas does, he always wins the jammy ones, so to speak, and. This was another one of those days, and then he gets a DQ for the car being underweight. Brutal. Again, I said it on Twitter earlier. Like, I genuinely feel for Buemi on this one. It's like this last weekend has kind of shown that surprise, racing drivers are human beings too.
Like, just take this into account. The last 4 races, Buemi has scored 0 points.
Yeah.
Because he got disqualified in Berlin, missed New York, and now he got disqualified again.
Brutal. None of which really has been his fault, because he's tried to race in New York, and of course Toyota put their foot down and said, no, you're racing with us.
even try to negotiate. Said I'll still come to the race. I just want to do like Saturday at least. They said no.
Yeah, like just do race 1, and Toyota was not down for that either.
If he had done race 1 and just scored, 5 or 10 points, be a completely different championship.
Yeah. Probably. And now he's 18 down with 1 to go. And he bottled qualifying. So it looks like Degrassi's going to win the title. I mean, Buemi has to finish in second.
No matter what.
To even have the conversation, Buemi's going to have to finish in the top 2. And hope to God Lucas doesn't score. Which, given Lucas, he doesn't have very many DNFs. He's not that sort of driver, really. I think it's as good as done. Funny thing is, betting-wise, Sebastian Buemi was 1-8 to win the title last week. And
keyword last week.
Whew, a lot's changed since then, so to speak. But I'm going to be real with you, King, man. It's like I'm just not that invested in Formula E as a series right now. It's weird. Like it's probably really cool in person, but it's like I have struggled the second half of this season. I think part of that's down to Channel 5 being really shit with the broadcasting here.
Yeah.
Which
like, even on TV, it's been incredible to watch.
Yeah, like, I'm not the biggest fan of the cars and the driving spectacle. I think the standards are still a little bit sloppy given what the cars are capable of right now. And I think it will get better as time goes on. But it's like I blame Channel 5 mostly because Channel 5 just don't give a shit about this series. And they got the rights probably because they were dirt cheap and because they could afford to get it. But, like, the finale isn't even on their main channel tonight, King.
Oh, my God.
It's on Spike.
After what happened yesterday, for them not to even consider moving it?
They're putting Dirty Dancing on TV instead.
The fuck?
They don't care. They don't care. Even when they have been on TV, it's like from a tiny little one. It's like they're recording their coverage of the race from like Channel 5's broom closet.
I mean, they could do what Fox Sports does and just use the fucking world feed.
That would be better than like pretending you care by having the tiniest like one-box studio, 2 guys around the desk and Karun Chandhok looking like, well, I'd rather be anywhere else in the world.
Like, you know why they do it, so they can insert their own ad breaks.
Of course. And that's the easy way out. So it is what it is. Maybe I'll tune in again for season 5, or unless there's a better like broadcast that gets a hold of the rights at some point, because Channel 5 just don't give a shit, really.
Well, like today is still worth watching, like through totally legit sources, because 3rd place in the championship between Rosenquist and Bird is like 1 point difference right now.
The fight for 3rd. To be fair, we're British. We used to fight for bronze medals, so here for it. Go driver for hire. Go Felix Rosenfist.
Yeah,
Felix, because I made a joke about him, and therefore he's my guy now. Totally here for Felix to get. Although to be fair, I like Sam Bird a lot too, so I don't really care if it's just for it. May the best man win. That's what I say.
That's probably one of the big pluses about Formula E. Most drivers are extremely likable. Except for maybe Sebastian Buemi, but most of the drivers are extremely likable.
I love him. I don't care. He went full heel turn last night, and it was fantastic.
And even the car reflected that. The bare carbon fiber on the car. Like that is Buemi's heel car.
The bear, like Buemi had turned heel. He was going to take his wrath out on the walking jokes of Formula E, as in Da Costa, Friends, Daniel Abt, who basically is the court jester of Formula E at this point. Like, Buemi just went off on everybody. It was great. It's like,
me and a bunch of people were joking last night because if you were there, you knew there was like a fire truck coming down pit lane, and it was everyone was like, oh, like the way Buemi was like inching closer and closer to Daniel Abt was like, don't fucking push him in front of the fire truck.
Now that would have been funny.
Daniel Abt probably wouldn't be racing today, but
no, but it would still be very funny for about 5 seconds.
For 5 seconds, and oh shit, what just happened?
Yeah, so have you got Hammond in Montreal yet with the rest of the gang?
No.
Not since, because I know many friends who are down there in Montreal this weekend, and I know one of them is a very keen drinker. So I was like, King's
oh, yes. That is a story for off air.
Or the podcast tomorrow.
Oh my God.
You
Pretty sure your said friend would not be appreciative.
We'll tell it on the pre-show tomorrow when we record the podcast.
Okay.
But how much of Formula One have you seen, King?
Just a race.
Well, you know, just the race. Yes, you do. Yeah, man. Like, yeah. That was tense, to say the least. Just a quick say, hi guys in the chat. Hope you guys are all doing good. 13 of you guys here already. Matt's in here. Luke Higgins is in here. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Vic. Jason Poland's in there. Mr. Glennon, who runs our Motorsport 101 fan page on Instagram. Hello, sir. What's wrong with his girlfriend? Hey, tell her I said hi. Andre, steal your girl, Harrison, right there. Good news, King, as well. United are 2-0 up in their preseason friendly. Woo! Lukaku scores again. It's hype. But we'll talk a little bit. I don't want to give away too much because obviously we got a podcast to record tomorrow regarding this. But I have to talk a little bit first about, like, did you see the Magnussen-Hulkenberg post-race interview?
Suck my balls.
No, not so much suck my balls. It was suck my balls, honey. Kevin Magnussen has no chill whatsoever.
He's like, I got a job next year. I'm going to do whatever I want.
It's like, what do you mean I'm not getting cut again? Great, I could just troll people now. It's like, I'm just going to completely diss Nico Hulkenberg, even though I was in the wrong and pushed him off track. Brilliant. I love like social media sometimes. It's fantastic. You just get these little tidbits that come for every once in a while, and just seeing Magnussen, like Magnussen just doesn't give a shit anymore. I think it's fantastic. That's the
best Magnussen.
Best Magnussen. Magnussen, give no shits. Magnussen is always the most fun, quite frankly. Right, hi JCR. Yeah, nice. Like I just like the shirt. It's Daniel Ricciardo. It's very yellow. I look like a canary. It's great. When he became the local Roman Reigns, says Jason Paul.
Roman.
Because remember, kids, beating a guy up and putting him in an ambulance makes you the babyface. Logic. But yeah, man. Like I said, it's just one of those things where, like, Magnussen was great. That was hilarious. Your man's was very sporting, I must say, today, King. You know, like I have to say, I was very good of him because Bottas could have easily just sat there and not cared and taken a very easy third place. But no, he did it the hard way. If Lewis Hamilton was able to get past and beat the Ferraris for the win, like, could you imagine what the reaction would have been like on the Mercedes pit garage of trying to explain that one? It's like,
be like, oh shit.
It's like, okay, Bottas was too slow. Bottas did the right thing. So you basically saying that Bottas just rolled over for the sake of the championship? Because we forget, Val is only 23 points off the top of the championship standings going into that race. Like, he is more than a title contender at this point, and they were telling Val to slow down and let Lewis through. It's like, don't worry, we'll give it back if he can't do it. I'm like, you sure about this?
Honestly, word up to Mercedes. We're giving it back when he couldn't do it.
The last 5 laps of that race, I was sitting there going, uh-oh. I
can't believe that either they were going to tell Lewis to do it and Lewis wouldn't do it, or that they would just straight up be like, oh, we forgot.
They reminded him, they said, oh, no, Lewis, he can have another 5 laps. And I'm like, oh, it begins.
Like, either it would be like, we forgot, or the radio stopped working again.
Yeah, Lewis, we can't hear you. Sorry, mate. Just press the marker button to make sure you're there. Yeah. Oh dear. Gosh. That would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious seeing that explanation. Just that would have been a fun one in the Mercedes pit wall. Just going.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just move over for him. Don't worry, we'll give it back. Promise.
It's like promise. We legit promise. We'll give it back.
Battle's like, you sure? You promise? You pinky swear? Oh dear. Like, so King, I never thought I would say this either. Like, I feel like pouring one out for Kimi Räikkönen today.
Oh, yeah. Like Kimi and Daniel Ricciardo. Like at first, like when I woke up early for the race, I was like, "Oh, I really don't want to watch this. I'll watch the start and see what happens." And then, man, Danny Rick got screwed.
Max Verstappen with finally one dive bomb too many, and oh dear, like Ricciardo gets wrecked. I love that. Like very quietly, you didn't see on the hard camera. Ricciardo gave Verstappen the finger as he drove past on the following lap. I was, which I thought was hilarious. And to be fair, like Daniel was very diplomatic about it when Natalie Pinkham had an interview with him after the race. To be fair, a little bit of bias because those two are very good friends. I
don't know if they're really friends. Oh. Well, yeah, Danny and Max, I don't know if they're really friends because you know how Red Bull, like, you just, like, they're friends.
Friendship. Best friends. No, I was talking more about Natalie Pinkham and Daniel Ricciardo, to be fair. Like, those two, like, if you follow Pinkham on Instagram, they always hang out together, like, every weekend. It's crazy. But, like I said, there was an awkward interview, and it's like, you could see Ricciardo is holding it down so hard. It's like you got a couple of jabs. It's like no, like I think inexperience. I think is too kind. I think it was just immaturity, mate. And Ricciardo weren't smiling. It takes a lot to make Daniel Ricciardo not smile. Insert Shawn Michaels joke here about him not being able to smile. Also, did you see Martin Brundle's tweet earlier?
Yeah, about Alonso.
Yeah, to those I haven't seen it, Brundle tweeted almost directly after the race, and I quote, "Alonso probably better than 3 guys on podium. Sad he's joking in a deck chair, waste of talent, and reminds team bosses why they don't want him." Like, sickness has really brought out the bitter in Martin Brundle, clearly. Like, get well soon, Martin, but holy cow. Like, why are you so mad? But Jenson Button has actually just responded to that tweet by saying, "Totally agree, Martin. How dare an F1 driver have a personality and bring fun to a sport that sometimes takes itself way too seriously."
Yeah, that's the problem with Formula One. Like, I saw that problem come to light after what happened after the Formula E race yesterday. Where it's like, oh, Buemi's a disgrace to the sport. I'm like, he just called out a guy who, thought he did him wrong.
Like, I think it was E-Racing News and the guys running that page that got very salty about the whole thing. And I just sat there going, like you're mad at this. You're not. Like, this is going to get you more clicks. Like, it is in everybody's best interest that we have this fight. Like, how many people were talking about Formula E last night and setting up for this great finale we're going to get tonight? This was brilliant. It was probably the most high drama moment Formula E has had since last year's season finale, when Lucas may or accidentally but very accurately took out Sebastian Buemi in race 2 in London. Like I just don't get this. It's like, why do people pretend to be mad over things like this? It's like racing drivers are not role models. Say it with me. Like, yes. I don't watch Formula One saying, I aspire to be Lewis Hamilton when I grow up. Yeah, some people might do, and that's great. Good for them. But it's not Lewis Hamilton's obligation to be a role model for anybody. Like, Racing drivers are human beings too. Sometimes human beings get pissed and want to fight people. That's great.
Like these are the same role models who were trying to sell cigarettes 10 years ago.
Yeah. Michael Schumacher, one for the kids there. Go smoke some Marlboro. Go smoke some Marlboro Red while driving race cars at 200 miles an hour. What a hero. You know, like, because a guy argued with me about this on the Dre brief video that we did. I did about 3 weeks ago on Baku, saying that, you know, Lewis Hamilton and Vettel are overpaid for being immature, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's like, oh yeah, they were acting really immaturely and petulantly. I want drivers to be more like real men, and I'm like,
real men.
Because real men don't get in fights. Real men sit down at a table and hash it out. No, sometimes I want to fight that man across the other side of the grid, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And as we proved on this podcast many, many months ago, fights in sports are hilarious. Like, stop trying to pretend like they're not funny, because they are. They're fantastic. I freaking love them. Like, this is some great shit. So, like, please stop pretending like you're mad at this, because it's not. Like, it's awesome. It's, and like, again, people that say that like athletes are overpaid in general, I think, are assholes, and most of them are broke anyway.
People who think athletes are overpaid don't know how economics works.
You can't go a year on football Twitter without saying that doctors and nurses should get paid footballers' wages in this country. It's
like,
it's
if
hilarious.
doctors, like, people realize if doctors and nurses get paid footballers' wages, who's gonna pay for that? You are. like,
yeah, it's like, okay, fine, pay him $500,000, pay him $400,000 a week. I'd love to see you pay that tax bill. Go for it, please. Like, you like I guarantee you, then they would be saying, "Oh, wait, doctors are overpaid. Well, why can't we give it to entertainment? Like, we need sports in our lives. Pay the footballers more."
I'll pay 50 quid to go to a Premier League match, but I'm not paying 50 quid to get a first aid checkup.
Nah, man, we don't care about the NHS here. Never mentioned. Nah, man, it's just the whole overpaying. Like, listen, it's like with the news about Neymar possibly going to PSG this week, and like the news about possibly Kylian Mbappe going to Real Madrid for like 150 million. I'm sitting here going, guys, this is really funny.
Hey,
we're seeing like
PSG is a state-owned team. People like underestimate the buying power of countries. Like, if Qatar wants Neymar, they can get Neymar.
Yeah, because people forget in La Liga, every player's got to have a release clause in their contract. It's part of the law in Spain. They have to have release clauses. Neymar's just happened to be set at 222 million euros. That's all. Like, to be fair, even 3 years ago, that would be unthinkable. But the amount of money that's getting thrown around in football this season is hilarious to me. It's like Kyle Walker's a £50 million player now. Benjamin Mendy is a £50 million player now. And Lukaku's now 90 mil, and it actually wasn't all that inconceivable. Like, people were trying to tell me, right, that Paul Pogba as a deal was only down to inflation. And that's why Liverpool are trying to bid like 80+ mil for Naby Keita. I'm sitting there going, you know what? Like, it's inflation. Pogba jacked the price up for everybody. Like, we haven't seen £75 million transfers in football for the last 5 years with people like Neymar, players like Suarez, Gareth Bale, James Rodriguez, all 60 million plus deals. Like, what are you people smoking? It's like, just shut up and enjoy the entertainment. Like, it's fun. Enjoy this stuff.
It's cool. It's cool. It's traffic is terrible outside. Yeah.
Oh God, King's getting holiday-itis here, folks. Hi, Andrew. Nice to see you, mate.
So I ordered Chinese food like 2 hours ago, and it took that long to get here. That is how bad traffic in Montreal is. Like when I say the traffic is shitty.
You weren't joking. Oh my god. Jesus. 2 hours to get across Montreal to deliver some Chinese food?
It's about like a mile and a half away.
What?
Yeah, it's that bad. Like the estimated delivery time was an hour. And I was like, okay, I could do that. And then it's like, it's been an hour. They're not here yet. They're only like a mile and a half away. I called the place and was like, okay, we'll be there in like 45 minutes. Traffic is terrible. Our delivery guy's like stuck. Because like the E-Prix is on this weekend. There's like a huge music and arts festival in town this weekend.
Jeez.
About half the streets are also closed.
All those diversions can't be fun.
If you were watching the race broadcast, I think the mayor gave out the second place trophy, and he got audibly booed.
Boo! Because my Chinese delivery.
Because no, like if you want to go, you can't get anywhere by car. You have to, like, it's faster walking most of the time.
Andrew DeBlade in the chat goes, is that because Seb Wemmy is asking everyone at the traffic lights, why you hit me, man?
Why hit me? Oh my god.
Also, I've just seen like the breaking, shocking news on my Twitter time that Connor Daly's newfound success in IndyCar is because he's now turned vegan.
Well, he lost like, I think 24 pounds. Since he's lost like 24 pounds. Because at the season, like he mentioned that he was a bit, I wouldn't say overweight. Yeah, but chubbier than he expected to be.
Clearly, the food game in Indiana is strong. Oh dear. God, that's almost 2 stone he's lost there. That's a lot of weight. Although, like, being vegan can't be fun. Like, ask Lizzie. She went vegan for like a month and it just didn't work. I eat too much. Know the feeling. Go vegan, add lightness, says Andrew DeFlade in the chat. There's a good point from Joe Ellis in the chat as well. Fernando Alonso setting the fastest lap of the race in Hungary. Hilarious.
It's like, looks like the chassis isn't the problem.
Really?
Really?
I've only been saying that for a season and a half, King. Get the times.
It's like, I knew that was the case. I knew the Honda power unit's like just a piece of shit, like wrapped up in a metal box and put in the back of a car.
I've been telling people this, honestly, I've been sitting down shouting at people from a distance from the rooftop like for a year now. McLaren is not as bad as what people make out. Like, from day dot, we all know it's the sodding power unit, and it's like, even then, it's not that bad. And he was, you know what it is? I think people are just so desperate to have McLaren as a top tier team again. It's like they've blinded their visions. Like, oh great, Alonso made Q3. Guys, he's ran in the points on multiple occasions this season. This is
like, for like a good 15 years, McLaren was the British team.
Yeah, and we're stuck with the British idiots that can't get with the times. Like, guys, they're not that bad. It's just they're not going to be a top-class team again until they either ditch Honda or to change the rules again, okay?
2020!
2020! Bide your time, fellas. You'll get there. You'll absolutely get there.
I'm not going to get over the amount of jokes because, like, the engine foam was going to change in 2020, and 2020 is also a presidential election year, so all the jokes are going to be made. It's going to be like, oh, it's like Button Alonso 2020.
Button Alonso 2020, and I'm somewhat
you're like, get Stoffel out.
Oh yeah, like I've seen the tweets with the pole position now. It's official. King Felix Rosenfist is the Formula E Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
Go Felix!
When is he not going to, like, he's been Rookie of the Year in some series for like the past 3 years.
Get him that IndyCar seat. Oh, shit. Don't get it. Give him that IndyCar seat. Also, like, I actually bought Sky Sports for a week now purely because of watching that race via actually legal sources. You could, like, with an LTV, you could buy a week pass for Sky Sports for 11 quid. It's not actually that terrible.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Like, it's not that terrible if you're gonna watch like at least qualifying and the race.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not doing it for every race.
Yeah, if you're paying like £7 for a day, you might as well spend the extra £4 and get a week's worth out of it.
And you can watch Formula 2 as well because that's on Sky Sports.
What, the Charles Leclerc show? Listen, I know he's good. I don't need
to. He went from 19th to 4th.
I thought we all already knew that Charles Leclerc was insane.
I'm sorry. Like, watching him just like make mincemeat of the field while also watching Sergio Canamasis get hilariously taken out. Oh, the karmic justice of watching Sergio Canamasis get taken out by another driver. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to feel bad, but this is hilarious.
Me too. And also, King, I get to sit down and watch Phil Taylor's last ever world match play. It's great. Like, Phil Taylor going on that one last miracle run. Because RJ's got me back into darts pretty much at this point. Because RJs are good.
All right. And I picked my IndyCar fantasy team, and I'm just riding on just so much hopes.
Who've you picked?
I have Newgarden, Rossi. Yeah, Newgarden, Rossi, Daly, and oh god, who was the last American I picked? I only picked Americans this week.
You didn't pick Marco, did you?
No, I did not pick Marco.
I was like, we're not doing this again.
Marco would have been a fantastic pick in Toronto.
No kidding. Ask Zoe, she'll tell you.
No.
Yeah, I picked my 4 earlier. I think I'm just going to double check it, but I'm 99% sure I've gone Power, Dixon, Rahal, Daly.
Oh, I got Graham. I got Graham.
Wait, you've got half my team. God damn it. Yeah, Rahal is actually the most common pick this weekend.
Because Ohio.
I actually have 3 of the 4 most commonly selected dudes this weekend. Rahal is the most common pick at 52.8%. Power is second. Dixon is third. And that's 3 of the dudes on my team.
Yeah, Dixon has been struggling this weekend, weirdly. Like,
what do you mean the king? Like, what do you mean the king of Ohio is struggling? Oh, dear. Also, shout out to my girl Christina McGrath from Cody's. Like, she's watching the England Lionesses play, and she's betting on it with William Hill. She's my favorite. Chrissy, I love you. And Dirt 4 is great. Seriously. So,
finally played it?
Yeah, I did. I played it on stream earlier this week. I played about the first 3 hours of it. I really enjoyed it. It was very good. When they get my teeth stuck into it properly at some point, I've just been so freaking busy this weekend. I've worked 50 hours this week, King, man. I'm telling you. Like, 50 hours, 2 hangouts, an interview, and 2 streams. This is my 3rd one this week. It's pretty nuts, actually. I've ran myself ragged this weekend, and I'm doing 40 again next week. So I'm going beyond my hours a lot because my cluster at work is a dumpster fire, and there's like right now. Ooh. So like out of a 35, 40-person team, like a third of the roster are currently sick or suspended. It's fantastic.
Shit.
Some guys have been sick for 2 or 3 weeks. One guy got suspended for money laundering. Another one got suspended for not showing up to work and trying to work in shorts. It's been great, basically. So guys like me have had to work extra hours. Also, I just see Brennan on Twitter just like, oh yeah, everyone was shite today. Verstappen is a nonce.
But people are gonna love him now. Be like that aggressive Verstappen spunk, guys.
Oh dear. But jeez. Daily better do well this weekend. I'm gonna go mad.
So I have one rumor that I'm willing to share. And it is Verstappen related. You know how Janelle Kvyat is, going out with Kelly Piquet?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Kelly Piquet and Max Verstappen rumored that they did the
No. Max, like, you stole his job and his girl? Max Verstappen is a cold man. If that is true.
And for reference, Kelly Piquet is 28 years old.
It's like, well, to be fair, we know Max does have a thing for older women.
Yes,
but,
he has a long track record of being into older women.
It makes sense, given he's only 19 himself, but... no. Like... oh, my God. That's bonkers. Surely not.
Really not. Like, that's why I use rumored in big, bold letters.
Allegedly being the key word. It's like we're going to put that great big red letters of it. Allegedly. Because like Daddy loves that girl as well. You can see from the social media around her. It's the oh my God!
It's the only nice thing in his life.
Oh no! It's like everything around the Neil Kvyat is like crumbling, and I feel so bad for that. Can't be true. What? Joe Ellis in the chat going, I thank God King said track record after long. Don't want any more rumors flying about regarding long Verstappen things. Oh dear, it's just oh no, that can't be true. Oh, I really hope not. I know Kvyat needs some help. That would break the poor man's heart. Like, if you go full Rob Kardashian after the Rita Ora scandal, that would just be no. It's like Kvyat's probably not going to be in F1 next year. He had his confidence and career wrecked through no real fault of his own, and that was Max Verstappen's guys getting a bit bitchy. And now Max could be coming after his girl as well? What is this, like Need for Speed?
Well, not coming after his girl. That was like a while back.
Oh, God. It's like Razor in Need for Speed 1 where he just goes to you and he just goes, first I'm going to steal your car, then I'm going to steal your girl. Oh, God. Mr. Steal Your Girl, Max Verstappen. So Joe Ellis said, anyone else see Noble 2909 on Ted's notebook? No idea. I've not seen that. Oh, is he in Hungary this weekend? Jeez.
Yeah, he's a guest of McLaren.
Nah, fuck him. Anyway. Yeah, Simpson and him don't really get along all that much. But, yeah, good for him. Happy for him he's made the world fastest gamer final 10, even though Bono Weiss is going to destroy his soul. But, you know, good for him. Oh, dear. It's like nobody really cared about the final sign-up until one day revealed Noble, and it was like, Bono Weiss is in, and it's like, oh my God! Mr. FSR in Vegas E-Race himself. That was fun. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Got a bag of Subway cookies with me as well to help pass the time. Apparently Zoe's coming in as well later after she eats her dinner.
Okay. I'll probably be gone by then, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably.
Gotta go claim my spot by the fence.
Yeah, no kidding.
Even though, man, it's like seeing the grandstand seats, like, I like being really close to the track, but man, those grandstand seats look good.
They do, to be fair. They really do.
Yeah, I got up this morning and it's like, maybe I should go, ladies, I could see if I could go buy one. Like, nope, we're sold out. Because, like, the number of seats that general admission is, like, way off. Like, I think they have, like, 10,000 grandstand seats with, like, a total attendance of, like, 60,000.
Huh?
There's 60,000 there's 60,000 seats in general. I mean, like, 60,000 tickets. But, like, 50,000 are general admission and 10,000 are grandstand seats.
Is this from Montreal or New York?
Yikes.
Montreal.
Hello.
Yeah, there was no general admission in New York. You had to get a seat.
Speaking of which, Miss Zoe Hamilton's with us right now. Hi, Zoe.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm feeling a bit more alive now that I've eaten.
Oy vey. How you been holding up, Zoe? And yeah, you sound really quiet on this end, by the way. You might want to turn your mic up a bit.
I'm using my Bluetooth headphones now. I'm trying to get stuff sorted in my room before racing starting. So
No.
I'm afraid this is kind of the best you're getting from me now. If that's okay.
Oh no! What a shame. Drown her! Drown her in sound. Oh dear. But how you guys doing in the chat real quick? It's like a gamer called Will. Max is destroying Kvyat's life.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
Jason Bonner, Max Verstappen equals Dolph Ziggler. Will steal the show and your girlfriend. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, did you see Antonio Felix da Costa's Insta story?
No.
Him and Robin are arriving in the paddock and he's going, Robin, you blocked me! Like making fun of Bowie from last night.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, just the amount of, like, Twitter savagery that is going on. Like, I still remember yesterday, Amlin Andretti tweeted out a GIF. You know, that old GIF from, like, the old WWE GIF of, like, Randy Orton during his Legend Killer days where he, like, RKO's Hulk Hogan on the back of a car truck.
Yeah. Every team's social media was like, we're taking full advantage of this shit right here and now.
Man, I don't even want to see the scenes after this race.
No, but it gets even better because, like, Robin and Antonio are starting right behind Sebastian today.
Yep. The two guys he threw so much shade at are directly behind him on track. It is terrifying.
It's like, if they really wanted to... Oh, my God. I'm just remembering what Robin said.
Yes.
Either you're right or you're rear wing. I think he's going to go for the rear wing today. Oh, that was...
I would hate Steve Wemmy if that happened. Like, he would just have his head.
It's, the other thing is, like, Robin is probably the most laid-back sort of meat driver in the paddock.
No, but like during like Wemmy's little rant, he did like a callback to, you know, back in Robin's younger days when he was like going to be the next hot thing. He was going to be the hot Dutch driver in Formula One, where like Wemmy said, "Oh, you think you're faster than everyone."
Oh no! Like Remy making it all personal because the guy was so close to F1 on like 2 separate occasions and still couldn't get in. Poor guy. Although, if you wanted to really have a go at Robin, he could just say, "Remember that time when Simona bullied you for a year?"
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Yes, when Simona was your big sister for a year. That big sister you really, really didn't want.
They're basically saying like Robin is basically Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes.
Oh dear. Poor guy.
The fact that like Antonio has basically continued the bullying that Simona done, even makes it even better.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm just, it's like this is the perfect, like besides disqualification, this is the perfect ending to the season.
Pretty much.
Man, like part of me is sad that he got disqualified, but I understand this is not IndyCar. They're not going to just fine you and move on.
It's not how it works, King. It's not how it works.
Hey, like I was talking to everyone yesterday. It's like, don't you remember that time that Sebastian Bourdais won at Milwaukee with an underweight car, and then he all he got was fined by IndyCar.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. He comes second in Texas and loses half his points. Grabbing an illegally worn out dome skid. I was livid.
Oh, this championship. There's so many just storylines that are just gonna end today. They're just gonna be so great.
But let's see, we've got two championships going on. We have the Salt Championship between Buemi and Degrassi, and then we have the Salt Free Championship between Birds and Road Quest.
Yeah, where I'm pretty sure both Felix and Sam they're just happy to be fighting for third.
Yeah.
So thanks to Manchester United wins 3-0 in pre-season. Hooray! Thanks, Joe. I wasn't watching because I've got the World Match Play darts on in the background right now. Phil take the 6-3 up in the first to 18 chase against Peter Wright in that one. But yeah, like you guys are doing good. Don't know how long I go on for. Really, probably go through all of IndyCar as well, unless it runs really, really late. But
hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Mid-Ohio tends to be one of the quicker ones anyway, so here's hoping it's caution-free and without any form of drama or salt whatsoever. Who am I kidding? Of course it's going to have all of that shit. But, you know...
Well, we can have... But IndyCar has fun with their salt.
Is this not fun? Is this not fun?
We just get to throw shade at Graham Rahal instead. It's great.
It's kind of funny, like Graham sort of wins every other race and we kind of don't notice it, and Buemi has this one blow and we're all like, oh my god. Graham needs to up his salt.
It's like I know we're not gonna see a fist fight at the end of today's race. Probably gonna see a lot of tears, but yeah.
It's like watching like Twitter before every league race. Where all the pad guys complain that they don't know what they're doing. 10 legs in, 7-3 Phil Taylor, by the way. Those guys are not watching the darts. That's pretty nuts, actually. Alex Lynn is in the chat, everybody. Hey!
Alex!
Oh, I at first I paused and I'm like, wait, Alex Lynn? And I was like, oh, our Alex Lynn.
You must get that so much. Oh my god.
Oh, like
I fell for it.
Yes.
You walked right into that one just beautifully. It was
also another fun moment from yesterday. One of the grid kids, like people don't realize like the wide age range in grid kids. I was talking with Charlie because Charlie races like half these kids in karting. One of these kids, whose name is also Kevin King, no relation, is 21 years old and has his own kid. The look on your face, Dre.
Second generation.
He's a grid kid with a kid.
King, you found your long lost brother.
No.
It's like, King, is there something you're not telling us?
Again, how old was young Magnussen when Kevin was born? Because he was like 1920 or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, jeez. Like, Alex just tweets me going, kind of want a shirt that says, ow, Alex Lynn now, to be honest. Well, if the boot fits, right? Oh, dear. Let's have a look here real quick. Chat scene here. Yeah, it's like, yep, same here, King. I was on another tab at the time. But to be fair, King, you weren't alone, in all fairness. Oh, jeez.
It wouldn't be the first time we had a racing driver just like randomly like or follow one of our stuff.
Hiya, Jones.
Jones.
Well, to be fair, that was more Chris's stuff, if in all fairness, rather than us. It's just, yeah, like, for those of us who haven't seen it before, like, the famous video that did the rounds in Chris Cook's phone review where he goes, "Oh, Connor Daly is out! Whoa!
Connor Daly is out!"
And then, like, our guy Brian, who runs our Instagram fan page, posted the video on Instagram and it was liked by Ed Jones. Ed Jones has got no chill whatsoever. But I thought that alone was fantastic. Oh dear. It's like Andrew managed to go in all the fake driver accounts in the YouTube comments. Oh dear.
Even though it's like on like most like the F1 YouTube channels, when you see driver comments, you clearly know they're fake.
Oh yeah. Unless it's Sauber's F1 team, they have the little verified tick next to their name.
Yep.
They're very active on the social media scene, in full fairness to them. But, yeah, man. Like,
apparently they could be the new home of one Charles Leclerc.
Hey! Yeah, the news.
That's going to be some sad shit. I'm sorry.
Sauber just dumped the fire. God. Like,
win back-to-back championships. Gets hired by Sauber.
Is this going to be the new meme? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, this is going to be Charles Leclerc. Like, wins GP3 in his rookie year. Wins GP2 in his rookie year. Third year, I'm in a Sauber.
You can't even call it Sauber anymore. I just call it, like, Marcus Ericsson's financial investment at this point. It's like, it's becoming more and more clear that basically at this point, Marcus Ericsson runs Sauber. Like, yeah. Everything here runs from my sponsor. Oh, dear. Like, what is going to happen, right? What's going to happen to Pascal Wehrlein then? Because it's obvious that Marcus ain't going nowhere.
Wehrlein's going to be without a seat, and I think he realized that a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like we mentioned on the podcast last week, and we said, "Oh yeah, we asked Pascal for comments on Marcus Ericsson," and he just goes, "No comment." It's like Marcus is like, "No, the team doesn't favor us. Like the team doesn't favor me. They work very hard to give us both the best chance of winning." Pascal Wehrlein, no comment. And Marcus was like, "Oh, I thought you'd agree with me." Nope.
Like at that moment in his career, like he just saw all his future prospects just like disappear.
Yeah. Like Jason Pollard goes, Charles Leclerc started from the bottom. No, I'm in Sauber. Now I'm in Sauber, which basically is still the bottom at this point.
Started from the bottom, got up to the top. Now I'm back at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, did you catch any of Channel 4's sort of highlights for the race?
Not really. No, what's that?
According to, I think it was like Charles's mother was DC's hairdresser.
Oh.
And she never mentioned her son was a racer.
What?
As you do.
As you do.
Well, why not, right?
I mean, it's not like you're doing a racing driver's hair or anything, or someone who could.
Sources, Zoe. It's like Ericsson even got out qualified by a TV pundit.
Damn.
I was like, listen, have we all forgotten that Paul di Resta was a pretty darn good driver?
Yeah, that he was pretty much, like people say, he beat Sebastian Vettel in Formula 3. It was like they were pretty much even. It was like di Resta was marginally faster.
Yeah. Even so, like di Resta only really lost his job because he had the one really bad run of form at the end of 2012. But I always thought he was solid in F1. So
yeah, all it takes is one bad half season and it's over.
Yeah, and they thought, oh, Adrian Sutill's a better guy to have in this seat. Okay, Force India, whatever you say.
Okay.
And that was the end of it.
I bet VJ was like, oh, I really like Jennifer Bex. Let's hire Adrian Sutil.
Was that him or you, King?
Both.
Yes. The answer to that question is yes. No, to be fair though, shout out to Paul di Resta. That was a great weekend for him. Like great professionalism just to come in at such short notice and actually do a really solid job, all things considered. Williams were way off the pace. Way off the pace all the way through the weekend. But like the rest was less than a second off Lance Stroll after only like 6 laps of running the car. Incredible.
But not if you listen to Kimi Raikkonen's radio.
That was brilliant. Oh my god. That was brilliant. Like you should stick to reporting. Oh dear. It's like Andrew Madison in chat going, one bad season, then it's over unless you're Marcus Ericsson or seemingly Kimi Raikkonen. Yeah, we're not going to get it.
It's like Ericsson has the cash, Kimi has the World Championship trophy, so.
And the best friend that doesn't want them to leave.
Yes.
But what have you done for me lately, King? But, I mean, going by the rumors of, people in the know, it's looking like Raikkonen will be sticking around for at least one more year. Probably going to announce it at Monza after the break because Ferrari tend to announce their shit around Monza anyway. So it's looking like we're going to get at least another year of Vettel Raikkonen. I told you so, Twitter. I tried to tell you 3 rounds ago, like, stop getting hyped over Leclerc and Giovinazzi. They're going to keep him for another year. And everyone's like, no, they'll put Gio in there. Guys, this is not how Ferrari work. They don't gamble on young drivers, for better or worse, Like, the last time they even redid that was Felipe Massa when he was 24 when he went that way.
When he was 24.
He's not, like, which in today's F1 is not actually all that young anymore.
That is like, hey, you can get fired because you've been here too long.
Yeah, like, there's a good chance in the last 5 years, that Jaime Alguersuari and Daniel Kvyat could be in and out of F1 before their 23rd birthday. It's not even like one and done. It's like they've been here for like 3 seasons, yo. Yeah, it's not pretty, but it is what it is, man.
You can't sit there and wonder how Scott's speed managed to last as long as he did in the Red Bull Academy.
Because Red Bull was young and dumb.
But he had a boner this big. But God bless him. Scott Speed. That was a fun experiment while it lasted. Oh jeez. But
speaking of fun experiments, do either of you remember the sort of web/PSP comic that they had for Fernando Alonso back in 2005, 2006?
I never read it, but I knew it existed because it was like a tie-in to the game.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, they made a comic where through his PSP, Fernando would go off to a spaceship and fight in space with a bunch of aliens.
Dre is in total disbelief.
I got nothing for you on this one, folks. I got nothing.
I was just thinking about it the other day. I went to try, and I wondered whether or not the website was still up because I thought that would be funny.
Oh God!
Because it was 2005 Alonso, so you can imagine what the sort of style with the giant chin and the big hair.
Oh my God!
But unfortunately, the website's no longer there. My sadness.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to head off now so I can eat and then take my little 5-minute jog to the track.
Jog. Montreal money guy. Say hi to the gang for me, King, and enjoy the season finale. And hope you don't get too much champagne from Lucas on your face.
Oh my God! You could smell the champagne from like a good 100 meters away.
Lit. King, have a good one, my friend. Me and Zoe's going to watch a bit of IndyCar and hope for some
You gotta watch some Formula E too, man. It exists.
I watched the 5-minute highlight reel version on YouTube.
Oh, wow. Okay. See ya.
Take care, King. Have a good one, man.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, God, it's just us here now.
And I've lost an
Zoe, what are we going to do for the next half hour?
I've just lost an OTV remote.
Like I said, I dropped like 11 quid on the week pass so I could watch the Formula One race and the World Match Play. But it's like I've got a week of this now. I'm watching football and shit. But it's on Twitch, Marcus. Yeah, King is at Montreal for this weekend. A lot of the gangs down there for the Formula E season finale, obviously. Obviously, he's American. Me and Zoe are cheapskate British folks that can't afford to fly to the US every 2 seconds. But we make the most of it here.
One day we will. One day we will.
Maybe. See how I feel about it. Not sure if I want to make that sort of investment, but hey, you never know, right?
I say we go to one race. We'll go to the Indy 500 and that's it. Maybe Sonoma. Yeah. We'll maybe go to Simona for Alex.
She can move in our Airbnb. So, just so I could see you basically be a shameless kiss up towards her, and I could just sit back in the background like a sitcom, just laughing at everything.
Why would I be the kiss up?
Because you love her to pieces. That wasn't a denial, was it? Like, don't squint behind that camera, Zoe. I know what you're like.
Yes, it's kind of worrying how quickly you've got to figure me out after, 3 or 4 months?
Well, it helps. Listen, I'd be exactly the same, so I know the feeling. So I'm not denying that either. But Alex in the chat going, yes, Sonoma is a fantastic place. God, she's so cute.
You would have the entertainment of me just sort of constantly dying, being pale ginger Scottish.
To be fair, that is true. That in itself would be very, very intriguing.
I was dying in London.
Oh, jeez. Is anything above 10 degrees too cold for you? 12 degrees? What's the breaking point here? 15?
What's the average?
Cameron goes, we could all go to the Daytona 500 and make Dre hate us.
No.
Why, Cameron? Why? We've been here before, and it wasn't pretty. Oh dear. Alex with the advertising post of it is very effing hot and sunny and also so much dirt.
I don't mind dirt.
Right.
It's sun I mind.
Right. This now, Zoe. I don't know about you, but oh dear. Cooper in the chat asking me, Dre, mid-season prediction, who will win the F1 Drivers' Championship? I'm going to stick to my guns, like I said at the start of the season, and stick with Sebastian Vettel. I really do. I think the car's got something, and I think there's a few more pretty good technical tracks on the calendar where Ferrari can take full advantage. Singapore's probably one of them. Maybe Suzuka later in the year. Seb always tends to go well around there. I think he's finished on the podium every year of his career there since 2008 or something, some ridiculous stat like that. He's in the mix as well because he's gone well around there before as well. But I think Seb's got a really, really good chance. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see how engine penalties come into play as well because like Seb's on his fourth engine in some areas. I think Lewis is on his third for some as well. So I think both major contenders are going to have at least one engine penalty between now and the end of the season. So we'll have to wait and see. But
the entire world and its dog and everyone has had an engine penalty by the end of the season.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's have a quick look at the. I'm going to look at the odds for that now. Like the championship stuff. Like Lewis Hamilton is still slight favourite. Lewis Hamilton 10-11 to win the title. Sebastian Vettel 6-5. Valtteri Bottas 16-1 now. Yeah, interesting. They've already got the odds up for Belgium as well. Lewis Hamilton 5-6 for the next race, which is in a month's time now. It's August 27th for that one after the summer break. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton 5-6 to win in Belgium. Sebastian Vettel 3-1. Valtteri Bottas 9-2 to win in that one. But Ryan King's in our chat now. He's invaded our chat. He's gone, I say Vettel, and yes, I'll be picking the stream over the world feed at the track. Attaboy, King. Attaboy. But yeah, I'm getting ready soon for the IndyCar race in Mid-Ohio. Apparently packed stands and whatnot, which is always good to see. Woo! Just a lot of chatting going on as well. A lot of it's never a good sign when Formula E in the UK their accounts got to tweet where UK fans can watch their channel on Spike TV.
Mm-hmm.
Freeview channel 31, by the way, in case you guys are curious about that in the UK. Spike TV, Freeview channel 31, Sky channel 160, 154 on Virgin Media. Oh dear. But yeah, all of that good stuff. It's like, so Zoe, what have you made of all the IndyCar City season talk?
Well, I know the main when it comes to if Andretti does go for Chevy, it's Rossi seems to be going to Smith Peterson, but I kind of want him to go to Rahal Letterman, just because then we'd get an Alaskan coffee shake.
Oh, that would be interesting. But like, would Graham Rahal be able to tolerate another really good driver alongside him in that team?
Well, I think if anyone could handle his salt, it is probably Rossi.
Well, if he can handle Tony Kanan's salt, he can handle anyone's, quite frankly.
Yep.
Who can forget Iowa last year when Kanan wanted to kill him? That hilarious picture of Kanan, wife mouthed open and pointing fingers at Rossi like.
And then afterwards, Herta was just like, yeah, that's you officially an IndyCar driver.
It's like, you're in. You've had your initiation now. Oh, jeez. Like, yeah, you're absolutely right, Cam, in the chat as well. So if Seb wins the title, today was the defining moment of the year. Quite possibly. I mean, like, well, obviously we're all talking about feeling bad for Kimi Raikkonen and whatnot, but Seb did just win an entire Grand Prix with a broken steering column, which is pretty nuts, no matter which way you slice it. So, yeah, I can't disagree with you on that one. That was a real champion's performance from Seb today. Critical win, given that Merckx was on the back foot all the way through. And Lewis Hamilton finished in fourth. So, yeah, like, great golden chance for Seb to cash in, and he did. So, yeah, I ain't complaining, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right, Zoe, in the sense that, you know, if Andretti goes Chevy, like half the team's out because like Sato's like in bed with Honda at this point, pretty much, and apparently Rossi's very loyal to the brand as well. So, you know, two new guys put on the way in. You know, it looks like Kanan's not coming back with Chip either. Kimball's Kimball's open to other ideas. Clearly, if he can keep his main sponsor.
Regarding the podcast, James leaving Andretti.
Hmm?
The other reason was that obviously originally James had GoDaddy and then he had United Data Fiber.
Yeah.
And then they didn't want to be a full sponsor either. And Michael basically couldn't find another full-time sponsor, so turned around to him and said, if you can find another ride anywhere, I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, I mean, again, apparently, if it's not Andretti, Hinch is the other big domino that could set stuff off, because Hinch is apparently the number one free agent on the board, basically. So, apparently, Hinch has said the other day that he's willing to stay if he gets a good contract offer. So, it just depends if Schmidt can throw him enough money to keep him around, basically. If not, he's got options.
Yeah.
Somebody will make a play for him, because Chip is like James is basically a marketer's wet dream at this point. In his prime at 30, super popular, coming up with the stars. Everybody loves him. You know, big podcast, big personality. You name it, it's all there. But you know, could SPM keep him? Like, apparently, it's good for SPM because like Arrow said they'll fund the number 5 car regardless of who's in it, basically. So you know. But Schmidt wants a second quality driver, and that's where the problems start, because there's not many of them out there, really.
What if a certain Spaniard who at the end of the last race sat in a deck chair decided just to FF1 and go over?
I don't know. I think Orslevy will be a good fit for him too.
Out there.
Zoe's squinting right now as we speak, like, oh, Fernando. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Alonso's made his bed. He's going to lay in it. Like, this is Fernando. Like, he'll come back for the 500 next year, I reckon, just because it was a good laugh and whatnot. But I don't think he's coming back. I really don't. Well, not as a full timer anyway. I mean, I think a lot of what happened last year was McLaren taking the ball and Ron was like, yeah, we'll have a works team in IndyCar. You know, yeah, why not, right? And you know, I think that was a lot of McLaren telling the media what they wanted to hear, basically. But you know,
I did have to laugh at the Alonso to skip Singapore and go to Sonoma instead. Rumors.
Oh god, that was fun.
Because last year there was a certain person insisting that Alexander Rossi was going to ditch Sonoma to do Singapore.
Oh, word?
A certain girl was suggesting that, and it was that kind of a no.
It's like, whoa, we're doing this whole Rossi going back to F1 thing again?
This was last year.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, this year it's Alonso skipping Singapore to go to Sonoma. Last year it was Rossi skipping Sonoma to go to Singapore. And it was like, no, he's pretty much said he's really happy here. Why is he going to miss the last race of the season?
Right. But Zoe, you know, Fernando's always happy. Never complains about anything. Yeah. But yeah, Alex in the chat going, what IndyCar team is Fernando Alonso going to go to? Stop it, Alex. You're only going to disappoint yourself at this rate. Thanks for watching, Gabe. Have a good one, mate. Let's oh gosh, I have to pull up Brian Sweet's stream in a minute. Oh, just keep on that. Taylor up 11-6 now. Nice. Go on, Phil. Bring it on, my boy. How about that McLaren? Great result for them today. Yeah. Both McLarens in the points. Great job from both of them there, especially Nando, that 6th place. Great drive from him. It's almost like he's a really good driver or something. Oof. You know. But oh yeah, and then Andretti, you're at it with a gift. When you realise the Costa and Friends are starting right behind Sebastian Buemi on the grid. Hashtag you hit me. Oh dear. You guys are terrible. Formula E guys just going full troll at the moment. Oh dear. Gosh. Fire some questions in the chat if you want, guys, as well. Say Ryan King on in the chat goes, down low on Friday night, Sarah, Liz, Hazel, Chris Stevens, Luke Smith, and I bashed one particular person that pushed the Rossi Singapore rumor to death. Wonder who that could have been. Oh, Zoe's gone, by the way. That's not helpful. What is happening? I'm by myself again. Wonder who that was. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm still pretty tired, man, to be honest with you. Don't know if he's gone for a good reason or whatever, but yeah. Marcus, I don't know you, man. You don't think I do. I'm not going to just bring anybody on here. Like, I've got to know some people on here. Like, people I trust on Twitter and in the interwebs and whatnot. Don't take offense to that. It's just how it is.
Hello again.
Oh, hi, Zoe. Where the hell did you go?
I was setting up the stream onto Now TV. Unfortunately, I was doing it through my phone, so it kind of stopped working the what do you call it?
Okay.
I
can hear it now. Andrew Bannister asks, do you believe Toto about what he said about Merckx? No. Not even close. Like, anyone that genuinely believes Merckx when they say, oh yeah, we got great team spirit and that's what's won us these championships. No. Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg won you your championships. And let's be real, it was mostly Lewis Hamilton. Like, being able to yank 100 million under his nose and bring him in on the McLaren is the reason you are where you are right now, as well as probably being better at predicting the hybrid era switch. Like we made a fuss about this for years as a team, comparing about how Hamilton and Rosberg did not get along and how terrible it was. Like, you don't need to hide it from us, Toto. It's like, we knew those two didn't really get along. We knew you didn't like it. You knew you had to break up their squabbles on regular occasions. So, you're like, Toto, you're fooling no one on this. Like, so, no, I don't believe it at all. But yeah, it's one of those things. Don't buy it at all. Mid-Ohio podium predictions, asks Alex Lynn. I think Power will win. Leading from the front is where he's going to want to be. I'm going to say Power, Newgarden, and Dixon will probably scrape out a third because that's what Dixon does. Gets the best out of a bad deal constantly. That's the Dixon way. Oh, jeez. Marcus, how's your girlfriend? I'm single, my friend. A guy can dream, but no. So are you eating back there? We'll go with it. I think we've got some sound issues going on right now, so bear with us on that. He sent me a text like, get Alex in here. Well, if you guys, if you insist, Zoe. Let me send the wrong link. Alex, if you're still listening, check your Twitter DMs right about now if you want a link to join. Just for shiggles. But yeah. There's obviously strangling a cat back there. Yeah, your audio is not great, hon. Just throwing that out there.
I'm still on the Bluetooth to my phone. Once I'm fixed my room, I'm going to switch to the laptop and proper headset.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Shut it.
Yeah, Alex is just messaging in the chat, okay, hold up. It's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sounds like fun. Right, where's Brian's Sweets IndyCar stream? Yep, he's up and there, ready to go. Let's go. Yes, racing 2. Sweet. Setting that up now. Gonna leave darts alone because it's looking like Phil Taylor's gonna probably bring it home.
That's a shocker.
Well, it would be if the year was 2007, but to YouTube. Yeah, now up in the background. Again, via the power of totally legitimate sources. Oh, jeez. But yeah, it's the sound of Zoe's
I'm gonna make that thing ourselves to swap down, so
yeah.
right.
We'll find that out in a minute. It's yeah. It's like a Honda engine braking sound. Oh, Charlie Kimball interview. Robin Miller straight to the point. Like, are you going to be in IndyCar next year? Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. Like Robin Miller's on his grid run. It's not even a grid walk. It's a grid run at this point. Alex is downloading the app on her iPad, so give her a second. Like, Dre communicating with robots now. I'm next level, my friend.
Back. Is this better?
Hey! Actual audio. Like you came back just in time for Robin's grid run.
Yes.
I love that. Like Robin Miller just walks completely past Max Chilton for a second there. It's like. The Robin Miller goodie bag.
That's quite frightening.
Like, I would not want to know what's in Robin Miller's idea of a goodie bag for a wedding. Cooking basics for dummies. Oh my god. Ugh. Robin. There's a dog. I think that's Graham Rahal in the background watching this as well. A Victoria's Secret 8. Oh my god. I don't know whether this is really funny or really cringy. Zoe, I don't know what to make of this. This is a spectacle in itself.
It's Robin Miller.
Say no more. Like Max Chilton, somewhere is like gonna have to strangle this man in a minute, but he's far too nice for that. So
you can tell he's screaming internally.
Yeah, it's just like make him stop. And Rinner's going back the other way. You got Tony Khan. Hey. Khan's like, yes, I will definitely be here next year. And I'm like, I'm not so sure, Tony.
It's kind of like, where can he go? Because, like, he's not obviously won't be going to Penske.
Of course not. Penske's probably downsizing by the sounds of it.
They are.
The Penske's going to 3 cars next year. They're going to have the DPI program and they're going to add another NASCAR along. So, yeah, they've had to sacrifice something. So, 3 cars for next year and then 5 for the 500. The rumours I've seen is he might go to Foyt because apparently Foyt's not happy with his driver pairing. He reckons it's not the car, it's the drivers. I don't know.
Of course.
Of course, it can't.
I mean, if he stopped trying to fix the cars with a blooming hammer.
I have no idea. You tell me.
Have you ever seen the clip from the Indy 500? And there's an issue of his car and he's battering it.
Right.
Hello?
Oh, Alex Wynn is here! Ah!
Hold on, I'm trying to do the things.
This stream just got 100%.
The Grid Girls have taken over.
I am now surrounded by 2 members of the Grid Girls. May the good Lord help me. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
It only gets better from here, Dre.
Are you sure about this, Alex?
I'm positive.
Oh my god, your accent is adorable, by the way.
Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm like the token American here.
Token American? You're never a token in our eyes, Alex.
Whatever.
You're a hottie part of our success. Oh dear, oh dear. How you doing now, Alex?
I'm doing great now that I've figured out how the internet works. everything's
Better
fine.
late than never, right?
I'm terrible with computers. I have to ask my mom how to do stuff. I'm the worst millennial.
Hashtag stick to bacon.
Exactly.
Damn. But those guys that don't know it, Alex is one member of the Grid Girls podcast with Sarah Connors and co. Check them out if you haven't already. They're really, really cool. Zoe's a contributor on the show as well and on their website writing race reviews for IndyCar and whatnot. So,
Haven't done that since the Indy Grand Prix. Let's not talk about that.
not our fault you have a life now.
No, well, I had college and then I was.
Let's just call it life stuff. It happens.
5 hours in a week.
That's because you're mental, Zoe. We all know that. Oh, dear. But, quick butchers on here as well. Oh, I saw Dixon on the screen. Ooh. Oh, a montage of willpower getting in accidents. Sounds fun. And of course, Willpower's epic rants about other great players.
And then went on to Twitter and called her a princess.
Lol. He just walked into the Scott Dixon, who's never made a mistake in anything in his life ever. Oh, I remember that one. Willpower chopping the shit out of Dixon. Narrative, Zoe. They're playing up a Dixon power feud again. And they're playing up more, but Scott Dixon will probably be too salty and leave the track on again. It's the new Tracy versus Bourdais all over again.
Set in Australasia. Because we can't say it's set in Australia because Dixie's born in Australia. He can't deny it.
Yep, he technically is Australian, even if he represents New Zealand. In the same way that Charlie Kimball is British. Great.
It wasn't his fault. His dad was busy working for McLaren and being air and sent as engineer.
Tough. He's letting the side down for the rest of us. Almost as much as Jody and Palmer is at this point, Zoe.
Yeah, but like
hashtag slightly above average Kimball.
I mean, if you want Kimball, you can take him.
I was going to say, your state. Your state, Alex.
Alex, we're trying to claim Ed Jones back. I mean, come on now.
That's true. You've
Also,
got enough to work with.
Also, you could guarantee Kevin Lee, Townsend Bell, and Paul Tracy are all wearing shorts underneath that test. Oh, Simon Pagenaud being a gangster last year. Yes, boy. Simon Pagenaud's most gangster moment right there and then. Apart from having the nicest looking dog in the paddock.
He keeps trying to call himself like Darth Vader. It's like, no. You're not.
He's far too nice for that. God, I didn't even realize that the top 7 in the championship are the top 7 of the grid.
Tis destiny.
It is destiny for Rahal to ruin the race of his salt.
Here's the question: who will be more salty today, Rahal or Buemi?
Oh,
yes. Is the answer to that question? Oh wow!
I mean, as much as I like appreciate the fact that Ray Hall appreciated my attempt of a Ray Hall shaking that, he is one salty motherfucker.
You are a shameless kiss up for making that shake, Zoe. You're almost as bad as Lizzie in Plant Ray Hall.
You've seen my Ray Hall.
It's not. It's equally as disgusting.
Nice is fantastic because he keeps out people who don't expect him.
True that. Oh dear. We'll keep half an eye on Twitter for those former rewatches out there as well when that starts at 9 o'clock. Like, these guys are starting this race really late, to be fair, but yeah, it's not pretty. Although I've seen a certain someone on Twitter just put this out there saying nobody does a grid walk quite like Robin Miller. Hashtag one an legend. He's a former work colleague, which doesn't exactly help either.
There you go. I stuck my question out as a poll on Twitter. You've got 20 minutes.
I voted for Graham Ringle immediately. Final intro credits are about 5 or so minutes away from IndyCar taking off here in Mid-Ohio.
Fake Charlie Whiting, I've tuned in for the IndyCar race. There will likely be elbows and wings flying between Will and Scott. Marshals, get ready.
The rivalry, the drama. Hashtag championship implications, etc. The narrative's going into this race. Team Penske is good. Who knew? Bets on more overtakes in lap 1 than the whole F1 race, says Andrew. Quite likely, I'd say, is the answer to that. Whew.
That is such a yellow car.
Highlighter pen yellow.
Or tennis ball green, or whatever colour they call it.
I like the highlighter pen one. So yeah, the big hype going in. The top 4 in the championship separated by just 23 points. Dixon on top on 423, Helio on 320, Simon Pagenaud on 302. And Michaela Lotion still in the pit lane by the looks of it.
Well, didn't he wreck his car again?
Well, it is Michaela Ocean.
He just got it back. What else is he gonna do?
Noted cool guy, Michaela Ocean. But, it's like, oh, Michaela.
So cool, your cars can't help but break.
Yeah, there it is in free
Can't
practice.
handle his coolness.
It's like, Michaela, we just brought you back after getting a 1 race benching, and this is how you repay us. You came so close to winning it last year.
Oh, they've got the backup car.
I didn't know Schmidt could afford one of those.
Well, the thing is, there's a chance that Ed's backup car could be the oval car.
Ah, good point.
I can't remember which team it was, but the backup car was the oval car.
Ah, gotcha.
Like, they changed what they could on it, but in the end, it was still like.
And we get the start your engines call. So we are minutes away from Mid-Ohio taking place.
They need to go over with these people how you do the command.
No one's
it's not
prepared.
It's not just say it very loudly. You need to be like you hear the guy who comes on before you being all hyping up and that, and then you're like, drivers, start your engines.
Yeah, man, rub some funk on it. You know, some enthusiasm wouldn't hurt, right? Oh, yeah, man. I knew they were going to talk about this eventually. Dixon and Helios crash here last year. Dixon getting a little bit too desperate for that one. Oh, hi, Katie Hargett. All the love hearts.
Apparently Ferrari boss has admitted an interest in Formula E as well.
Yeah, Ted Kravitz spoke to Sergio Marchionne after the race. He got a very quick interview with him, and Marchionne said maybe not Ferrari, but one of their lower brands like Alfa Romeo, they're thinking about it. They're looking at possibilities for it, basically. So, yeah, maybe something like an Alfa Romeo or a Maserati name.
Fiat.
Formula E at some point. Next thing you know, we're going to get pre-qualified in Formula E because there'll be so many cars.
There'll be more cars in Formula E than F1.
We're not far away from that as it is. Getting a couple of warm-up laps in now. I'm sure the IndyCar will post the Graham Rahal visor cam periscope up at some point.
Mm-hmm. Every time the IndyCar does the visor periscope, it ends up trending on Periscope. So, I mean, it is working for them.
Those guys keep up on the darts earlier. Bill Taylor has won the World Match Play for the 16th time. Pretty bonkers, especially given the murderer's road he had to go through to win that title. Jeez. Back on the podcast, we could talk about that and keeping it 101, but sad face. Man has a job now.
Yes, your two usual guests both there to get jobs.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the worst.
It's my fault. I'm finishing at 8:30 every night during the week.
Zoe, I know you long for the days of coming back on the show. I'm sure your time will come.
It's like I can't even write anything for the Grid Girls now because like I've got no time.
Yeah. So row 2. Shout out to our man, yes, now Sato on the second row. We haven't even talked about that really. Sato in third with Graham Rahal on the second row. I want to see Helio and Scott bang wheels into turn 1, please. That'll be hilarious.
Where did Max Chilton qualify? Badly?
It was extremely Max Chilton.
Ugh.
Exactly. Pretty sure he got knocked out round 1, didn't he?
Oh, jeez.
Because Kanan got a time DQ to that put Daly into round 2 because that first group was so much slower than the second one.
Oh, there he is, row 9.
Yeah, row 9. for maximum Chilton.
Well, it beats row 10.
Thanks for that, Alex. That's really great insight there.
That's why you have me on.
You got to come to YouTube for the good punditry.
Yes.
Hi, Mikhail. Keep it on track, Mikhail. We want to see you in the series, please. So for that, we have to bring back Saavedra again. What's up, James? Hi, Pagano. There's Graham. With the visor cam, of course. Which is still a thing of beauty.
I did love how there was some F1 fans sort of dismissing it.
Yeah.
And then they were like, I don't know where
Non.
they tested a visor cam with Seb or something, and they were like, this is so much better. It's like, no, you can't actually see what the hell he's doing.
Here we go, coming through the last one, and we're green in Ohio. Great start from Will Power. Newgarden slots into second. Bit of grass riding. Pagano's already up, I think, 3 spots. Nice, Pagano, from 7th on the grid. Pagano's still side by side going through the first couple of laps. He's had to settle for 6th place there. I think in the flat with Helio, but Will Power's got a great launch. It's like, for once, Helio didn't jump the start. Good for him. So, yeah, Power leads from Newgarden, Sato, Ray Hall, and Helio. Pagano up to 6th ahead of Scott Dixon. We start lap 2.
James hasn't had a good start.
No, he has not. Let's not talk about that.
Max has.
Oh, Marco's up to 10th.
Yes, he had a good start.
Makes a change. Newgarden having half a look at Power down the hill. Not quite this time. Chilton's now fell to the back of the grid for some reason. It's like, Chilton, did you fall for the restart again?
He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. It's going to be fine.
Alex, come get your mans. just guys aren't watching on stream, this is a 90-lap race. We could be here for a while. So Marco Andretti now under all sorts of pressure from James Hinchcliffe as we start lap 3 of 90. Why are we looking at your face? Show the race. That's not the point. Do you ever want to get copyright striked, dude? Like, this is a reaction stream. It's on YouTube if you really want to watch it that bad. Ray Hall with a move on Sato for 3rd. No, not quite. Sato holds it around the outside. And now Rahul's going to be under pressure from Castro Neves. How much is Rahul going to complain in the area about Sato chopping him off? How dare he? We have driving standards here.
I do love PT acting concerned.
Bless him.
About, like, they could cause this damage to their cars. It's like, PT, do you not remember the damage you done when you and Darry were just teammates?
We just forgotten that Paul Tracy is still Paul Tracy. Yeah. Oh, Hinchcliffe and Andretti having a fight down the back straight. But Marco's going to hold it on this one.
They're both on the push to pass.
Zoe, tell your mans to get out of the way already. Let the Bella Honda guy scrap it out.
Shut it.
My man still beat your man's last time out in Toronto. Just thought I'd remind you. Like, I know you're clearly very high on Marco. Like, I know you man.
Do you know how long it's been since he's had a good result? That didn't have
like a year and a half.
Like every time things look possibly going good, something goes wrong. Like car decides it's not going to have any electronics for 3 laps,
or a broken throttle.
Yeah.
Or the driver in front's not particularly good. Love you, Zoe.
I might just go good with him on.
Try Le Mans, it's more fun anyway. Race has settled down a little bit with 5 in now. Scott Dixon in a very lonely sort of race right now, which is very weird for Scott because like when it's lonely, he's normally leading and gone. Not today. He's being chased down by Ryan Hunter-Ray. Which means we're about to get at least 5 awkward commercials in him later.
Sato's push to pass. Monitor's acting up again.
Yeah, he's burned.
He's apparently got 0.
He's burned all 200 seconds already because Takuma Sato, if the boot fits, right?
Well, remember we saw that in the last race, and then like 20 odd laps later, went, oh no, wait, he's still got like 100 odd.
Man, Carlos Munoz is in the pits already.
Oh, he looks sad.
No, Carlos, we've jinxed him.
The Motorsport 101 curse is now
no. We have Carlos on the show next week, and this is what happens. Sad face. I'm sad. I'm very sad.
But Max Chilton isn't last now.
No one cares. Bring back Carlos. He's our man's now. Meanwhile, at the front, Power and Ugon have taken off. Leaving Sato behind, who's got to deal with a very salty Graham Rahal. Yeah, Rahal is now all over the back of Sato. Rahal's like, let's pass this motherfucker. Looks like Casper Neves has passed Pagano at some point off camera as well. Yeah, as said, I don't know why any F1 fan would be bitchy about this. The Graham Rahal visor count is tremendous. 8K camera on it, press play, and there you go. Oh, just stick Alex's camera on top. That works. Yeah, we'll power leads as we go to our first commercial. Just to remind people, Chevrolet guys have real actors. Oh, Max Chilton's in the pits. Oh, no.
Oh.
Alex, get your mans.
I know.
And
Don't worry.
for the totally not actors.
A caution will come out late race, and Chilton will like lead the race for like 5 laps. Tom Brady. Lots of football tweets. Yeah, American commercials are not even cringy than British commercials. I'm not saying something.
I will, like, it used to be IndyCar actually streamed their races on the race control.
Yeah.
But you had the IMS radio for the commentary. And
Yeah.
with the ads that used to come on, well, you had two main ones. The Smokey the Bear ads.
Yeah.
With the whole, only you can fight fires and all that, forest fires. I used to be able to do the voice because I heard it so many times.
Oh my god.
That's just you talking deeply, Zoe.
Only you can fight. And then there was that one for like to encourage kids to go outside, and it's this kid's sense of adventure was in a banana slug. This banana slug convinced the kid to stop playing the piano and go outside and play.
Banana slugs are pretty cool, I gotta say.
It was just the kids playing the piano or something, and the slugs come up to him and going, "No, go outside and play."
Stop perfecting your art.
Yep.
Your very skilled talent at the piano, and go outside, play with banana slugs.
Oh. Courtesy of the sassy Emma Davis Dixon. Apparently, Dixon had an overboost issue while going green, and that's why he lost the position at the start.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Emma will tweet about that later if he doesn't win. Why can't my man get a reliable car, etc.?
So now she's blaming Ganassi.
No one will escape the wrath of EDD. That commercial was brought to you by Steak and Shake, home of the Zoe Shake.
Apparently, there's a steak and shake somewhere in Italy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody tweeted about it. So see if I can find it.
That seems like the most random thing ever. Just having that there in Italy. Oh, I think that's Helio going around the outside of Esteban Gutierrez. Gutierrez a lap down already? Yeah, he's already a lap down, Esteban. It's having half a look at Pagano's car there. That's allowed Hunter Ray to bunch right up with him now. There you go. Reynolds already complaining on the radio. Quote, "He's pushing me into the curb, man." Ray Hall and Sato. Shout out to man Devin Jackson. Watching moves in the chat and watching the Cup race on commercial breaks. A man is the Pocono race doll. Oh dear. So Harry NASCAR is not particularly fun right now. Oh look, we're back with James Hinchcliffe. Yay. Little green flag on board here, which is always fun. Oh yeah. Castro Neves and Pagano going side by side for like a quarter of a lap. Actual contact between them as well. There's some command cam. I love that Ed Jones doesn't have like the rookie numbers on his car anymore.
Well, he's kind of the only rookie.
So yeah, it's like Esteban has the rookie numbers on the back, but he doesn't. Weird.
I still love the year, I'm trying to remember it now, but Milka Duno was originally the only rookie, and she was going to win the Rookie of the Year. So when Ryan Hunter-Reay got it right, they said, "No, you're a rookie." So he won it instead, despite not doing.
Whoa! New Garden down the inside for the lead. New Garden leads.
Oh.
Off camera, out of nowhere, Joseph Newgarden leads. Like, Will Power must be suffering deja vu of getting bullied by the guy in the white and blue Penske car. Just goes the outside, throws the dummy. That is a beauty from Joseph Newgarden.
That was really good.
That is a beauty.
What did PT just call him?
I missed that. But Newgarden is gone already. Look at this. He's already got half a dozen car laps on Will Power here. Hunter-Reay coming in early, trying to get off sequence. He's in the pits, as is James Hinchcliffe. Great stop from SPM, 6.1 on James's car there. So we're seeing the first round of pit stops really coming into play now. But yeah, look, Newgarden is absolutely gone. I mean, he's on a 1.8 second lead already. What? Like, who lit the can under Joseph Newgarden? He's gone.
Well, the other thing is, it's Tim Cindrix that's Joseph's strategist. So, he was Will. So, if anyone's going to know how Will races, it's going to be Tim.
Oh,
So
good run from Graham Rahal now, looking for him. To turn 3, and I think Rahal's got it done.
Yeah.
He has indeed. Graham Rahal up into 3rd. Finally getting around Takuma Sato.
Damn.
As Zoe's man's Marco's coming through the pits. He's going to come out right in the middle of that traffic with Hunter-Reay. It's going to be close. Hunter-Reay gets through. Rossi gets through. He's going to come out just ahead of James Hinchcliffe. Thanks a fucking bunch. James, now will be a good time. Attaboy.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Bugger off, Marco. No, Marco.
Yes, Marco.
Why do you ruin everything?
And Alex is just sitting here like, Max is too far down to join in this.
Yeah, I'm neutral. I'm Marco and Shreddy.
It's like, no. Like Alex is waiting for the caution to come out, and then Chilton will strike.
Yeah. I'm just biding my time.
It's tactical. It's tactical.
Look at
Meanwhile,
it,
Joseph
19th
Newgarden
now.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Joseph Newgarden is now 4 seconds in front of Will Power.
Holy shit.
4.5 now coming over the line. He is on fire, and now Power is under pressure from Rahal. God damn you, Marco! This is infuriating.
I'll be right back.
We'll be back. Okay.
Leaders are all in. Yep, in comes Sato, Castroneves, and Pagano. Sato moving to the black tyre. The Penske's coming out in a minute. Is Sato going to get the jump on both of them? Pagano takes the pair of them. Great stop from Penske. Gets Pagano right out in front and beats the traffic as well. Pagano is going to get passed by Ryan Hunter-Reay, who gets both of them, gets Helio and Sato. Sato pushed that wide. Rossi might tuck it under the inside, and he has. Rossi might get the pair of them coming out of the pit lane. Down the back straight, Rossi side by side with Helio. I think he's going to get there. He will. Helio on the cold tires gets caught. Sato trying to take one back on Helio, can't do it. Carnage coming out of the pits, but Pagano holds on in the front of the queue.
I'm back and I feel like I missed a lot. It's about 10 seconds.
Yeah. Joseph Newgarden now in the pits, as is Will Power. Newgarden comes out now. Dixon's up in pits with Power. Power comes out behind. Very long stop for Dixon. Not ideal because the traffic line is coming. Here comes Pagano around the outside. Pagano in front of Dixon. As is Hunter-Reay and Rossi. Dixon's lost out badly there.
Right, quick to Twitter, Emma.
Somebody get Marco out of the way. Here he is. No, no, for God's sake.
Oh.
Rossi around the outside of Hunter-Reay, and he tags it. Hunter-Reay goes round.
Oh no!
Drives right into the side of Marco's car as Rahal dives into the pits. That might be a caution.
Shit.
So
I missed that. Who hit Brian Hunter-Reay?
Alex.
Oh.
So Rahal going long. Rahal comes out in second place. Is he going to beat Will Power coming out of the pits? It's going to be close. Rahal gets super defensive on the way down to turn 2. That's a naughty little squeeze from Rahal right at the end there. Going right to the outside of the track. Power might use the push to pass here. He is. Rahal, both guys on the push to pass. Power's got the run. He's going to have to go the long way around here. Down the back straight. He's got the move here, though. I think Power's going to do it, and he has. What a pass from Will Power to take back second. Brilliant from Will Power.
Damn.
Tremendous racing in Mid-Ohio today.
It's like, how many overtakes have we already seen, and we're only like 20 laps in, not even 20 laps in?
Yeah. There's the replay. Rossi pretty much chopping Hunter-Reay off at the apex. Oh, that's not going to go down well. He's he inches forward like Hunter-Reay, and he almost drives right into the side of your man's. Oh, and apparently Danny Brennan is very upset because it looks like AJ thought he screwed Daly's pit stop again.
Oh, Becky Hunter-Reay. That was straight up lame.
Oh my god.
It begins.
And the incident between Rossi and Hunter-Reay is being reviewed.
Oh, yeah, on the review. Cool. In Formula E update, it looks like Sebastian Buemi's driving like a complete bandit. Oh, yeah. Breaking news. Buemi in the pits. Black and orange flag for a damaged car.
Holy shit.
Apparently, the guys here at the Formula E race, like Connors and Worth, are going ape shit. Also, Rahal and the side-by-side cam under a bit of pressure now from Simon Pagano, who was suddenly coming to play here. It's like, hi, Simon. Nice of you to join us this weekend. Got a great run on Rahal going coming down the back straight there, but not close enough to make a move. Despite God, I think like Simon Pagano might be running like low aero on that car because it's like it was There was a rocket down the back straight there. Oh, apparently that foot stop for Conor Daly cost him 10 seconds. Oh, Jesus. So I'm trying to keep posting on Formulary on Twitter at the same time as well.
Always bad Scott. Rossi not leaving a ton of space for what we call his teammate, which means they drive for the same team.
Like I said, you got to come on Twitter for the good punditry.
Twitter and YouTube.
Oh, goddamn my cat. What a little bitch.
What's Fuck Nugget doing now?
You leave Fuck Nugget alone.
Fuck Nugget was being a little fuck nugget, but it's fine now.
Well, that is still the best cat name of all time.
It is pretty good. I'm still pretty proud of that one.
How do you call a cat Fuck Nugget, man? Only you, Alex.
His name was originally Kitty Raikkonen, but then he just turned into an asshole, so he became Fuck Nugget.
Cats are terrible. Shoot cats.
Don't shoot cats! Oh my god!
Like, we got a cat in our house like last month and I can't stand her.
Just give her a chance, Trey.
No!
We've got 2 dogs. One's called Tasha, the other one is Pug Floyd.
That's awesome.
Did you have a dog and a cat in your house, Zoe?
No, 2 dogs. Years ago when I was little, we had a cat and a dog.
You
I
people
have-
are crazy.
I have 2 dogs and a cat. They all get along fine.
Yeah, the one time I put Conor Daly on my fantasy team again, he has his team finds a way of shitting the bed. Thanks a bunch, Foyt. Thanks a bunch. But apparently it's the drivers that are at fault. You leave my adopted Motorsport 101 son, Carlos Munoz, alone.
Guess who didn't pick Daly?
You?
Who?
Daddy!
What? Even Brendan has turned his back on the alliance.
Wow.
God.
I always have Will and Marco. This race, my other 2 are Ray Hall and Piggott.
All hail Spigot, the Manchester United fan of great quality. Let's call him now Soccer Man. Graham Rahal still tagging along with Will Power in the battle for second, but it's all pretty spaced out now. Power, Rahal, Pagano about the same distance further back. For those on the daily update, he's now down to 18th place behind J.R. Hildebrand, 30 seconds off the top. Which is good news for Chilton. He's up to 16th place.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know who's doing better than Conor Daly? Most of the field, but notably Max Chilton.
It's like, welcome to the story of the season. It's like, Alex, nice of you to join us. Speed and vegan. Like, we're getting all the vegan hashtags now for Conor Daly because he came out the other day. Oh, yeah, he's lost like almost 2 stone by switching to a vegan diet. I would wholeheartedly approve of this. Unfortunately, I like meat too much. Apologies in advance. Devin Jackson in the chat, keeping us posted on NASCAR as I'll go in. NASCAR update. Race is still dull. Almost half the field lapped. Fantastic. Also, apparently, quite funnily enough, like Buemi talking about Like, you remember how Buemi joked, like one of like, or Robin Fringe joked that he would take Buemi's rear wing off next time. Well, can you take Buemi's rear wing off?
Oh God, Robin!
He actually did. So like Robin, yeah, and Andretti hit Buemi at turn 1. Sebastian Buemi is going to be absolutely seething with rage at the end of this race. I'm not sure which Andretti it was going by the pictures. I'm not good at telling their helmets apart, but oh dear God.
Man, what has happened to Formula E? How did it become a shit show so fast?
Because it's Formula E, Alex. It's always been a shit show.
That's true, but I mean, now it's like an enjoyable shit show.
Oh, and by the way, in case you're shocked, Lucas Di Grassi, Daniel Apton, Sebastian Buemi win the fan boost. You're all shocked, aren't you?
Next year, see if fan boost is still around. I'm just going to keep fan boosting like Jack, Dario, and Nikki. Like, because I might as well.
Yeah, Dario can get my fan boost anytime.
Yes, fan boost for perfect hair and white t-shirts.
Fan boost for Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, apparently, I just got word from Hazel, who's down there in the media center. It was Robin Friends that took out Buemi's rear wing.
Oh man!
Oh God!
Wow. What, Robin? My advice: run. Just run. Get out of the car, run, get the first plane back home. You do not want Buemi after this race.
It's been a while since we've had a good fist fight in pit lane. I think we're long overdue.
Hey Kendra, how was your birthday, darling?
Good.
How'd you get on?
Good.
What'd you do?
I climbed up the wall, but I didn't manage to go all the way to the top.
So basically, you were Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Only a chicken version of Spider-Man. That works. Yeah, so as guys on screen, it is my sister's 9th birthday today, so happy birthday, Kendra.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Thank you.
God, she's getting too old for this already. She looks just like me. It's actually quite terrifying.
What's that? It's cute.
Well, you're the cute one. Like my looks have gone away as I've gotten older. Well, I should be a bit more concerned if the person that's complimenting my looks is my sister, but still. Not sure how I should feel about that, but bless your innocence. Keep it that way. It's great. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Do you have cake down there?
No, I'm having cake downstairs.
Yeah, probably for the best actually, because like I don't want to have cake and then climb up walls and stuff. Probably not the best idea.
No.
But yeah, like did everybody make it in the end? All good? Had your lunch?
Yeah.
Everybody made it?
Yeah.
No disasters?
No.
None of your random tears like you always have?
No.
Excellent. Good. Job done. I'll let you go eat your cake, darling. I'll catch you in a little bit. Whew. Being an older brother is hard sometimes.
Wait till she hits her teens.
Oh, good. You fill me with confidence.
Speaking is the big sibling with a big age gap to the other siblings.
It's weird. The three of us, 24, 19, and 9.
20, 17, and 15.
Jeez. Hey, the chat said happy birthday. Thanks, guys in the chat. Nice. It'll be my turn on August the 17th, so no feeling. We'll do some sort of birthday hangout or something. I got my birthday off as a paid day off work, which is pretty nice. Oh, Dixon's got something broken in his car, apparently. Is Hinch finally going to pass Andretti? Yes! Yes! Get in there! Thank God! Get Marco Andretti the hell up out of here! Thank God! Also, you think that's bad? Andrew in the chat just goes...
Stop picking on man.
Well, oh, watch me. I will only pick on Marco Andretti. Go away! It's terrible! Owned you around the outside. Suck it! Yeah! In the chat, Andrew Bannister just goes, my sisters are 32, 30, 26, and I'm here chilling at 16. Good God. Like, your sister's double your age. That's nuts. Then again, I can't talk either. But, oh, God. So, yeah, basically, I got a tweet from Sinan saying, Formula E is hilarious, and the best thing, Edams themselves ruined Buemi for pulling him into the pits despite the rear pod already falling off. Wow. Welp. So yeah, Dixon basically is now holding up a full trolley train of cars here now. Helio, do us all a solid and get past Scott Dixon already. Oh, they're half-sisters, Andrew. Gotcha.
That's the same for me and Matt too.
Fleming, championship standings. As it stands, Joseph Newgarden will lead the championship if he stays as they are. They'll have a 2-point lead on Scott Dixon.
Oh my God.
Castroneves -7, Pagano -17, Power only within 52. So, yeah, as it stands, Newgarden will leave Ohio as the championship leader. And it'll actually be even closer in the top 4 than it was before. Oh, Hinchcliffe having half a look at Sato. Not quite this time. Sato, get out of the way. My man is on a mission today.
A mission from God.
A mission from the mayor's office. Dixon's in the pits. Dixon in the pits. That'll clear it up a little bit. So Castroneves now becomes the lead scapegoat ahead of Sato and Hinchcliffe in that battle for what is now, I think, effectively 6th place on track. A lot of right wing on a lot of ring being adjusted on Dixon's car in the pit lane as well. Castroneves has got a bit of breathing room here from Sato now. Now he's in clear air. There is so much traffic in the midfield. It is insane around here.
So now Dixon is hoping he gets something like what he got in Toronto. He needs a yellow before everyone else takes pit stop number 2. Well, it came in.
Urge to bring back old catchphrase regarding Takuma Sato. Rising. Ed Jones in the pits for Dale Coyne. And Michaela Lotion passes Max Chilton for 15th place, because Chilton's in the pits again as well. And Chilton comes out ahead of Ed Jones because, yay, maximum Chilton.
That was pretty maximum. That was a maximum pit stop.
Leon still holding that 4.1 second lead at the front of the race. We are 35 in to a 90-lap race. Power still second from Real and Pagano. Alex Rossi round the top 5. All the focus right now on that midfield fight for 7th place between Castro Neves, Sato, and Hinchcliffe. But hey, it's starting to break off from Sato now, by the looks of it. Says Andrew Bannis in the chat goes, now this is racing, not getting to within 1.5 seconds and wrecking your tyres.
Or having to get under 1 second so you can get your wing to move.
Lit. Personally, it's my favourite kind of racing. When my man's at the front, anyway. Not complaining in the slightest.
I must say, I would like it if F1 done something with the care similar to the push to pass in IndyCar.
It looks like they'll be going that way in 2020 when they change the cars around. They're getting rid of the MGUK. MGUH would be with the designated spots where they activate the extra engine power. So it could be more of an emphasis on KERS again in 2020. So it looks like they are going that way. At the front, Newgarden still holds his lead just over 4 seconds from Will Power. God, I remember we did our IndyCar season preview, half the podcast. Well, we were split. Half the podcast said Newgarden was going to win the title, half of us said Power. I think me and King said Will Power. And I think it was Connors and RJ that both chose Joseph Newgarden. All the LH fans today be like, why can't the DRS be activated in within 1.2 seconds? Says Andrew in the chat.
Joseph's hardly touched his push fast as well. It's got 172 seconds left. Meanwhile, you've got Carlos Munoz and Marco both in 63 seconds, and James a fraction more at 68.
Have a break on the main coverage, side by side camera.
Now at the Honda Celebration sales event, you can get a great deal on a Honda Accord and make every summer moment that much. Summer fun.
Would you really want to put fireflies in your car?
What?
Just the ad that came up, and you had a wee kid opened a jar of fireflies inside the car, and then they shut the car door so the inside was lit up by the fireflies.
That doesn't seem like a great idea at all.
Yeah.
Tony Kanaan in the pits from 14. A Verizon ad on the Verizon IndyCar series. To be fair, it can't be as bad as Will Power's account tweeting, hyping the Verizon IndyCar series with a Verizon ad as his car was being towed during practice.
No. His victory speech when he won the championship, and he's going through everything. He remembered Verizon but forgot his wife.
Of course. They get that sweet Verizon money. Alex Rossi in the pits from 5th. Oh no, it looks like Rossi's going to come out right in the middle of this Trulli train's going to come out behind Marco Andretti. That'll be fun. Slightly above average Kimball now in the pit lane. He's been nowhere this race. Very slow 9-second stop as well. Let me feel we're going to have 40 laps in this race at Mid-Ohio. Joseph Newgarden still leads. Now focusing on Rossi and Hunter Ray here on camera. Hunter Ray's now in. Couple of turns of wing on that car, and off he goes. Yeah, Jason's going to come out way ahead of Scott Dixon. As Joseph Newgarden enters the pits from the lead. Yeah, 5.3 second lead on the way in. So Newgarden was pushing it out on the way towards the end on his in lap.
He used up a lot of his push to pass. About 20 seconds worth.
Yeah. Inside the knowledge of Zoe. Right.
I have the app open. It tells me everything. The only thing I can't do is watch the actual like things where you pick the drivers themselves because I'm not a Verizon user. Because Verizon does not exist in the UK. Not that I'm salty in the least.
Speaking of salt, Marco Andretti in the pits.
Wrong next gen.
And there's Connor Daly, who's still really upset about being screwed earlier. That's right, Marco. Get back behind Hinch. Good boy. But again, Marco has come out in front of Scott Dixon as well. As Will Power pits from second. So keep a half an eye on this. Pagano's in the pits as well. Got to keep an eye on where they fall in relation to Graham Rahal in a minute. There's Newgarden coming out. Power's there in second. Good stops from the Penske boys up the front there. Line astern. Here comes Helio from 6th place. John Beakers, keep an eye on what tyres Helio's on, for God's sake, man. Oh, Pagano under pressure from Alex Rossi. Rossi gets him around the outside, down the back straight. Pagano didn't really put up a lot of resistance on that one. So that's for position, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
It is. Rossi now back in for 5th. And here comes Rahal into the pits now in the fight for second. RL better not screw this up. The blacks on Rahal's car.
I do love him.
Stop. Power goes past. Yeah, so not a great stop from Rahal. Comes back out in what will be a net 3rd place. But he's going to have Alex Rossi a lot closer. Here comes Sato. Is he going to come out ahead of Hinchcliffe, I wonder? They're about to come out of the pit lane now. Helio's going to come round. Oh, It's like Helio and Sato side by side up the back straight. Sato on cold tyres goes very wide. Both on the push to pass. Hinch, you want to make this one stick, my man? Sato just parking his car right in the middle of the track on that one. Sato keeps the position.
James is so close.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's only got 21 seconds of push to pass left. Sato has 110. Oh dear god, Hinch has been burning that thing up all day already.
Yeah, he's been burning it up trying to overtake Marco.
Why does your man's ruin everything?
Because.
Just because he can't win, he's going to ruin it for everybody else. Fine. And now Rahal and Rossi now in the fight for the last podium spot.
It's like, do we want a shake on the podium or not?
No.
Shake or coffee?
Coffee, please. I don't like Graham Rahal very much. Oh, Joseph Newgarden's got some traffic. I think that's Spigot in front of him. It is Spigot.
I'm so glad I picked him for my fancy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've got 2nd, 3rd, 10th, and 20th.
Well, we're going all right here. I'm gutted because I didn't pick Newgarden, but I got 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That's not bad. You know, I've got 2nd and 3rd. I haven't got 4th. I freaking dropped. I dropped him for daily. Clever, very clever pick on my part. Oh, just half distance right now.
Very clean race. Apart from that wee spin.
Good news for you female football fans out there. England have beaten France and are through to the European semi-finals. Hey, go Lionesses. Jodie Taylor scoring the only goal in that one, 1-0. Still tournament's top scorer as well. So, yay. Devin Jackson with an IndyCar update. NASCAR update. Casey Kane dives under Jimmy Johnson in turn 3 and wrecks him. Oh dear.
Great rates for great rides. I've never seen John great rates in my life. Yes, well, forecast will be bigger than anything in my lifetime.
On board with Tony Kanaan now.
Are they ready? I'm not sure. No one's ever done this before.
Boy, if you bring in Tony Kanaan, I swear to God, I'll be very upset.
To be honest, that would be entertaining just for the fight between Tony and Foyt.
That would be fun. Like Foyt would like thing is though, Tony competes in Ironman contests. So, like Tony could probably fight for about 3 days if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm. But Foyt is massive.
He's a big fight fan though. AJ Foyt is scrappy. They're like scrappy over here. There's a power has to get on the grass to put a lap on Carlos Munoz. Looks like Rahal's going to have some problem with lap traffic here. I think that's Munoz in the way now. He's going to back Rossi into him. That's not ideal. Mm-hmm. Remember, kids, blue flags are only optional in IndyCar. They're not mandatory, so he just can stay there as long as he wants. Sorry, Graham, that's the passing the hard way.
You're watching Rise and IndyCar series brought to you by Honda, an official vehicle of the Verizon IndyCar series.
NBC, just show the cars. God damn it.
Making of the third better. Joseph Newgarden in charge here so far today. The lapping splits will pick it fairly soon. Newgarden in the blue and white.
What's up, James?
Many blue and white cars. Power, Ray Hall, Ross, Cagino. Round out the top five, and that's on board with James Mitchell.
Bye, Marco. Oh no, oh no, Rahal losing all the time. He can't find a way around Carlos Munoz. Go on, Carlos, get on that hard camera. That man needs all the airtime for next week. It's in our best interests, really. It was kind of crazy that sixth place man Helio Castroneves was already 30 seconds off the lead. Like, Newgarden and Power's pace has been blistering. Yeah, Newgarden's gap now up to 7 seconds in the lead right now. He's driving beautifully right now. Everybody else kind of in no man's land, really. Let us keep an eye for 9 Formula E. Felix Rosenqvist still leads the race, and obviously, as it stands, will take third overall in the championship. Lucas Di Grassi in 8th place, Sebastian Buemi in 16th. So as it stands, Lucas will be your champion for season 3.
But Felix wins.
Felix is leading? Ah!
Felix wins.
is leading the race, though? Sorry.
Preferably
Okay,
not at the same time, ladies.
Why'd you go?
I'm trying to look at the Twitter and nothing's loading.
Felix is winning the salt-free championship for me.
Free championship.
Like, I know Buemi's bad, but let's face it, the Grassi can get quite salty as well.
Oh, they're as bad as each other, those two.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Lucas has been prone to many a bitch fit, and he is obnoxious to follow on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to be fair, he is... Like, to be fair, the thing with Lucas, if I'm being honest with you, the thing with Lucas is that I have to admit, no one has been a greater cheerleader for Formula E than Lucas Di Grassi has.
Mm-hmm.
He's been, like, really the only guy that has believed in this series right from the very start.
Yeah.
So it would be nice for him to have a title to call his own after basically being one of the series' biggest mascots since the beginning. Even if his team are a bunch of dirty, stinking cheaters. So, 50 down, 40 to go in Mid-Ohio.
And Robin has decided to go into silly season.
Because, of course, it's all Robin Miller's good for these days.
Mm-hmm.
But Rahal still cannot find a way around Carlos Munoz. And he's now bringing Simon Pagenaud into him for the battle for third.
Well, we know what Graham's going to be salty about tonight.
What? Driving standards, man. Why can't he get out of the way for me? I'm Graham Rahal. I basically run Steak and Shake. But it was a good day. I'm really proud of my team. RL Racing. Hey, chilling on the hard cam. What's up, Max?
Oh, look at him go. Doing such a good job.
His aspirational racer in life, Connor Daly. In the intense battle for 15th place.
Just think, if Mark would then give Connor some money, he wouldn't be here.
Aw.
It basically gave him money, went there, get a test with that.
Robert Miller basically repeating the column he wrote 4 days ago.
Are we shocked?
Yeah, Spencer Pigot needs to race full time, yo. And I'm like, not with Ed Carpenter's ego, you're not.
Yeah. It's when they say, like, oh, he's not a good oval race. It's like, will he still get to do the ovals?
Yeah, they're not letting him drive the oval, so what do you expect? Like, but the problem is, though, you're never going to convince Ed Carpenter to walk away from the ovals because he still wants one more big oval win.
Then what he does is he does Texas, Indy, and Pocono. He brings in a third car.
That's the thing, though. What is the point of Carpenter splitting that car with Pigot for?
His ego.
It's not good for anybody.
Like, I know he's dad and all that, but he's now affecting one of the next generations of the series.
Also, Formula E update, change of position for the lead. John-Eric Verne leads in Formula E now, ahead of Felix.
No!
John-Eric Verne on the brink of his first Formula E victory.
Where is Nick Heidfeld? That's the real question.
Probably Nick. Knowing Nick, probably third. Never going to win, but like right on the edge.
I think he's 5th right now, actually.
5th? That's not bad. That's very Nick Heidfeld.
Yeah.
I literally thought I was going to go through the wall. The Profit, only Tuesday at 10, and catch up on demand. CNBC, get yours. This is our summer vacation.
Oh, Lucas Degrassi trying to put the exclamation point in it. He's just passed Maro Engel for 6th place. Like, I love that Dario Franchitti apparently is basically losing his mind every time Lucas tries an overtake. so Lucas, just calm it down. Calm it down. But yeah, right now it's Verne, Rosenfist, Bird, Lopez, Heinfeld, Degrassi in the top 6. When we up to 15th place, not that it really matters at this point.
Summer Drive, get 20% below MSRP on all Silverado 1500 crew cab Texas Edition pickups, or get 0% financing for 72 months on all Chevrolet, the fastest growing retail brand in Texas.
The new 2017 Toyota RAV4 comes with a standard pre-collision system because human beings is enough.
Qualified buyers get 0% APR for 72 months on the adventurous 2017 RAV4. Toyota, let's go places. When it comes to your teams,
apparently, according to Tony DeZino on Twitter, Graham Rahal apparently looks apocalyptic, throwing his hands up at the flag stand as he's stuck behind Munoz. NASCAR update from Devin Jackson. Kyle Larson breaks a drive shaft currently in the garage. Sad times. Chip, give Kyle a chance at the 500, please. Okay, thanks. That'd be fun. Newgarden still just casually circulating in traffic behind Spencer Pigot. Gap still 6.4 seconds. But Rahal's now 8 seconds behind Power. Here's a replay. Is this Pagano? Pagano passing Rossi for 4th place by the looks of it. 4th position, yeah, there it is. Lovely move from Simon Pagano on the outside of Rossi down the back straight. So Simon Pagano up into 4th. He's going to bring himself right into title contention now. I think he's only going to be 16 points off the top. if he holds up here in 4th place.
Dre,
Yo.
now TV's doing it again. It crashed YouTube.
Oh dear, technical problems.
How many times did it last race? Like 10 times or something?
Something like that. Sebastian Borde, everybody! Hey! Back in the car tomorrow for the test. Great to have Seb back on the sidelines again, and great to have him back in after that horrendous accident at the 500.
Yeah, it was 100 Gs, and he survived, and there's a broken pelvis and all that. Like, still not good, but it's the fact that he did survive.
He hit a safer barrier almost square on at 225 miles an hour. I still find that utterly remarkable. 10 years ago, he's a dead man. Unbelievable. A testament to the safety of IndyCar. Newgarden still just casually driving around the back of Spencer Pigot, not even thinking about trying to lap him.
Let's face it, as soon as Bill gets close, you go, whee!
I love that like somebody retweeted an old Chip Ganassi tweet from last year of like a picture, like, come on Chip, make it happen, and there's a picture of like Fernando Alonso in the cover of Motorsport magazine. Chip's retweet response was, send in my email, phone number, and Twitter handle. Hashtag I like winners. And then who's the first reply? Zoe Hamilton.
I was going to say, I remember replying to that.
Some things never change.
And he liked it, by the way.
Oh, bless him.
And then when the rumours about Fernando started for this year, I went to tweet and Chip saying, "Oh, did you finally get him?" And then got, like, as I said that, it got announced he was going to Andretti.
You got now really all over the back of Spencer Pigot, but still can't find a way around, and the traffic is not playing nicely for Joseph here today. Still with a 6-second lead. Sebastian Bourdais saying he misses Paul Tracy. Oh. No love lost between those two. Oh, God, they're playing the accident again. Why? No. Oh, my God. Jesus. Oh, man. That is still just a horrifying wreck.
Yeah.
Again, I still don't know how he was able to survive that with only, minor injuries in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, Newgarden finally makes his way around Pigot. Two-thirds distance here in Ohio. Joseph Newgarden still leading the way by just under 6 seconds. From Power, Rahal, Pagano, and Rossi, it's around off the top 5. Those staying with us.
So if anyone has a reason that he should not be with speaking so sorry. It's just that your friend Carol here is supposed to be live streaming the wedding.
Alex has dropped right off the back of Simon.
Yeah, he has.
Almost 10 seconds back.
That's alarming.
Network and the best unlimited. Plus, get the mix by Google for $5 a month.
It's the Land Rover boat.
Well, if Will's able to catch up to Joseph, he's currently got more push to pass than him. Joseph's on 95, Will's on 120.
I just say, I do find it kind of funny that like Esteban Gutierrez just unlapped himself. Rossi's going that slowly. As Chilton's in the pits again. Hey, Chilton. Hey. Woo! Go, Chilton. Drive your race.
Ugh, I'm at commercials. I don't get to see him.
You're not in side by side?
No.
Shame. Meanwhile, Jake Leno's Garage, Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern.
That reminds me, I need to try hunt down that car for my granda.
Dixon in the pits from 9th place. Just a very bleak day for Dixon. Who's ever going to blame for this one? Oh no, rear Jackman, the rear left's not got on properly. Oh no.
That's who she's going to blame.
Emma Dixon's now got a scapegoat.
Fire this man!
An 18-second stop for Dixon, putting him down to 16th.
Emma's being really quiet on Twitter.
Can't possibly imagine why. Rossi's in the pits.
Her only tweets have been 2 retweets, both from the Chip Ganassi official Twitter.
Uh-huh. Get the fuel sponsor in there, Katie. Had a girl. That's going to be fun. Rossi's come out behind Michaela Lotion. A bit of a Formula E update as well. They're on their final lap of their championship right now as Lloyd Duvall hits the wall.
Yeah, real badly.
Side on. It's a beautiful kiss. John-Eric Verne wins in Montreal, his first Formula E win, but nobody cares because Lucas Di Grassi is your new Formula E Season 3 champion. Congratulations to Lucas Di Grassi and the Audi Sport team. You dirty cheating hussies! You're doing your friggin' bots and rigging the fan boost every single round. I remember that one, Michaela Lotion last year when he was so close to potentially challenging for the win and drive straight into the side of Ed Carpenter's car. Sad times. Newgarden lead now up to a whopping 10 seconds. It's been a masterclass of Joseph Newgarden today. No doubt. Like I would say he's the future of the series, but he's clearly the present of this series. Hinch, can you beat Sato out of the pits, please? That would be lovely. Hurry up, SPM. You're good at pit stops normally. Yes, he did. Go on, Hinch. Was on SPM. Good efforts. Joseph Newgarden pits from the lead. That will probably be his final stop of the day. Puts on a pair of sticker blacks, and off he goes. Elio coming in from 6th. Yeah, could have just pouring out support for Lucas, and good for him. Like I said, good for him, good for the series. Again, like, no one has pushed the series harder than him, so congrats to Lucas and the app team. Very well deserved. I do feel a level of sympathy for Sebastian because I think let's not beat around the bush. That Edam's car is incredible. Buemi is probably the fastest man in the series overall, but he was always going to be coming out of a hole miss in New York. Even minus 50 is still, it's hard to win any championship when you miss 2 races like that. Basically, if my maths is right, Buemi did not score a single point in the final 5 races. That's bonkers. Just whoa, Power and Pageant are coming out of the pits together pretty much. Jesus.
Yikes.
That was close. Oh, it's going the wall. It's Ed Jones. Ed Jones is out. Full course caution. Jones is out.
Yellow flag.
Well,
What on earth has he done? Like, okay, I can see that his skid is braked, however, you can see the skid marks on track.
What's happened there? Here we go. Here's the replay coming up, and just loses it. Spins coming over the crest of the hill, and he's probably stalled the engine.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to do that.
Really, Alex? Tell us more.
I feel like usually you want to keep the car on the track, but he didn't.
Thanks, Alex. More from her later.
So I'm here.
If Jonathan Legard was a female commentator, it would be Alex.
Right, that's just insulting.
So who's the big winners coming out of this now? The guys who've just had their stop, most likely. All of a sudden, J.I. Hildebrand's now running in 5th place. Can Chilton go to the end? I wonder.
Disadvantage that Graham Rahal had for spending extra time somewhat is nullified with the yellow that gets them bunched back up again. But what kind of lap traffic is going to be involved? He's right behind Will Power, so it will be 1, 2, 3 in the order there. No, it won't be. Munoz and Gutierrez.
Did Graham go round one of the lap cars?
I think he did.
Finally.
No, but he's done it under the safety car.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. It looks like I think he did do that.
Yep. Also, nice touch on Formula E's Twitter. So Sebastian Buemi, after the race, goes out and immediately thanks his team for everything this season. Nice touch.
And then goes to destroy Andretti Autosport.
He's just going to take a pickaxe out of his pocket. Also, it's worth pointing out, given the caution, you mentioned Will Power has 20 seconds more push to pass than Joseph Newgarden. The 10-second gap Newgarden had just got wiped out. This race just got a bit more interesting.
So, for your top 5, you've got Joseph with 95 seconds, Will with 115, Graham with 72, Simon with 54, and Helio with 57.
I want Helio to climb another fence. Or as I said in that fantastic Indy 500 grid run-up, it's time to climb. By the way, I've watched that grid video about 15 times. It's still awesome.
I know, it's fantastic. Like,
this taps into everything great about the series in one 3-minute video.
I was like, after I watched it 500 with my mum, and we were talking about it to my grandparents, and my mum was just like, show them the video, and I showed them that, and they were like, they thought it was fantastic as well.
Yeah. Like, what was my favorite joke on that one? I feel like they just tapped into everything great personality-wise about the series. Just like Norman, like Simon Pagino and his dog, Joseph Newgarden's the ladies' man, Sage Karam loves wrestling.
Oriel's whole, I hear there's another Spaniard on the grid.
Oh, that was so
something.
funny.
Scott Dixon being the undisputed king of everything. And Fernando Alonso's just like, the world is watching. It's like, hola, America. And it's like, oh my God, Alonso's here. It's great. Or Ed Carpenter going, like he said, Ed Carpenter never has to buy another beer in town again if he wins.
Did you see the Indy 500 or the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Twitter account wished Fernando a happy birthday, and they went, "Will we maybe see you next year?"
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Our entire payroll for the year is dependent on how much Alonso merch we can sell. Because your shipping rates to the UK are bloody ridiculous.
He's actually managed to get it. You can get his Indy 500 merch at his museum.
I did hear about that, actually. Yeah, I did see that. Also worth pointing out regarding this caution as well, the safety car on track. Newgarden's on black tyres. Power, Rahal, and Pagano behind him are on fresh reds.
Okay, James is going to be a sitting duck. He's got 10 seconds to push the pass left.
You shut your mouth!
Remember, those that wanted to have red said, I want to get out there and fight like Graham Rahal. Joseph Newgarden said, I want to. Now he doesn't have one. They won't get a guy more aggressive than Graham Rahal on the restart. So he is the X factor right here. I would find it hard to believe if Power Newgarden really get bumpy with each other, but Graham Rahal could really throw these guys for a loop.
God, like I said, put it in his Chevy driver profile, Mr. Bachelor.
Mr. Bachelor? Oh my God.
Has lived with Rahal, Rossi, and Hinchcliffe. Recently started vegan diets. Has lost 9 pounds since Toronto. Wow.
He also lives with Marco.
Oh God, somebody have to. Like, why is Conor Daly like the gypsy traveler of IndyCar? Just stays in everybody's houses.
Was it last? I'm trying to remember what race it was last year. And Rahal came out of the Connor stayed at my house or whatever. Tell him to move.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what race that was.
But he came out with something, and it was that kind of a that doesn't mean he owes you anything. You.
They'll restart where they started over the backstretch, so it's not here yet. This main straightaway, it's just not long enough.
Sebastian Buemi post-race, talking to E-Racing Magazine. I'm a bit disappointed. I like to congratulate Lucas for the job he's done. They did a better job than us. Looks like he's actually taking It's like he's taking it on the chin. Bless him.
But the picture they've used of him looks like he is like bursting into tears. It's like, could you've picked a better frame?
Here we go. Restart. How bad is Gutierrez going to screw with Will Power? Oh! Gutierrez locks a wheel up. Contact in the midfield there with Rossi, I think. Nobody. Only egos damaged, I think. But, yeah. Look at Dixon. Dixon under fighting orders here. As Hinchcliffe and Hunter Ray get around him. Dixon having a terrible time in the midfield. He's getting wailed on out there. Like, Dixon just refuses to get out of the way. I think that's hilarious. Also, how did Hinchcliffe end up back behind Sato again? I'm not here for this.
Stream froze. God damn it.
I'll try and keep you posted as things go, but Esteban is holding the crap out of Will Power.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
Esteban, you're not on the lead lap. Do sort of solid. Oh, Sato diving down the inside of Alex Rossi. Sato doing Sato things. They apparently they've got on the radio at Dale Coyne and said to Esteban, please try hard to unlap yourself for obvious reasons. You have 19 laps to go in Ohio, and side by side between Marco Andretti and Charlie Kimball, and Daly's going to try to go around the outside, and I think he's got it. He has. Brilliant move from Daly. Daly around the outside of Charlie Kimball. Lovely stuff.
The battle of the insolence.
Yeah, right now, going back to the front of the field, Pagano now all over the back of Graham Rahal in the fight for the last podium spot. But Gutierrez is staying with Joseph Newgarden here. He's going to be infuriating Will Power underneath that car right now. Sato just about staying with them in 5th place as well, but it's like the leading 4 with Gutierrez playing troll is in the middle. Newgarden got a 1.3 second lead. Rahal close to the back of Power. Power still can't find a way around Esteban, and now Graham's like suffering in the back of that traffic jam. Gutierrez basically playing troll. Oh, Carla Fienzo follow me on Twitter. Hi, Carla. Hello. I love surprise follows. This is a terrible time for a commercial break, IndyCar. And a full screen commercial as well. What the hell?
That's America.
No, to be honest, not being as bad as the infamous one by ITV. When Michael was catching up to Alonso. Do you remember, Dre?
Oh yeah, that was fun.
I think was it like 3 laps to go and they went to a commercial break or something?
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah, that was ridiculous.
So they use 100% beef, including prize cuts of sirloin, round, T-bone. No marbles.
Also, Bike Twitter right now is obsessed with Marc Marquez's abs. I think it's hilarious on Twitter right now. Very strange sometimes. Apparently, off camera, Rahal trying the outside line around Power down the back straight. Did not get it.
And you did look at the GIF the Paddock Insiders just used.
Yep. This is an awful, awful commercial break. God fucking damn it.
$15,990, or lease a new 2017 Toyota Corolla LE for just $99 a month. And that's why for more than 75
By the way, Connor's ahead of Marco.
Toyota.
Yay! Go, Connor Daly!
And Alex has the fastest lap.
Because of course.
He's the only one to get under 1 minute 6. Which is quite impressive.
Nice retweet there, Zoe. Nice retweet there, Zoe. Very, very fitting.
Yeah.
Pickup, right? I'm going to show you a next generation pickup. Awesome. Let's do this. The bed is made of high strength steel, which is less susceptible to puncture.
Oh my god, more commercials? Jesus.
And apparently, when it comes to Formula E, like Spike, who's showing it here in the UK, just skipped the podium ceremony.
So does 5.
They're terrible for that. What the hell?
I don't think I've ever seen a Formula E podium ceremony here. They always cut it off as soon as the race ends.
Why does nobody care about Formula E outside of people on Twitter?
I don't know.
It's like, to quote from a good friend of the show, Catherine Benham, God forbid we rob the people of the 2014 classic movie Need for Speed by overrunning it by 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I think F1 broadcasting sums it up better than I ever could when they said, well, the end of Spike TV UK's Formula E program sums up Channel 5's coverage. Half-hearted and badly planned from the outset. Can't say I disagree.
Mm-hmm. The only good thing about like the sort of 5/Spike coverage is you've got Marino in the studio, and Marino's quite good for like technical feedback and all that.
Right. As it stands in the championship, New Garden will have a 7-point lead in the championship race ahead of Castro Neves. Dixon will be -10 and Pagenaud 17. So the top 4 covered by 17 points with 4 races to go.
And Power's still clinging to that outside hole.
52, as it stands, Power will be 52 off the top. Still not inconceivable for Power, but would need a lot of help.
Unfortunately, all of his teammates are in for the fight.
Not helping, basically. Yeah, New Garden turning it up again. 3.3 second lead now ahead of Power. It's a 3-way fight now for second place between Power, Rahal, Pagenaud, Rossi in the background of that gap as well. Yeah, New Garden still has 90 seconds push to pass. So Will Power 67. It's looking like it's New Garden's to lose. Gutierrez has dropped off, but yeah, it looks like Power just hasn't got the pace to live with New Garden today.
He does not have the power. I'm thinking about.
All right, keep Dixon behind just to troll us all. Oh, go away, Dixon.
James has no push to pass lefties.
As if I needed reminding, Zoe. Marco, this is all your fault. Why can't you just roll over like a good boy? 3.6 seconds up the front for Newgarden now. Fixing the chance that Joseph Newgarden is ridiculously fast, and your pun game is weak, Zoe.
I done better when I was last on your podcast.
Sigh.
That's where it counts.
Mhm.
Like, it's not hard. You're not exactly setting the bar very high for yourself now, are you, Don? Oh, God, not Connor Daly in 11th. Get Daly up out of here. I will not tolerate Daly beating Hinchcliffe today. I'll be very upset. And Daly's got 30 seconds of push to pass to Hinchcliffe's 0. I'm going to be miserable now. I was still holding on for that second. Ron Rahal and Pagano.
Commercials again? What
No.
the? It's side by side, but I'm still mad about it.
Alex, to be fair, you get mad about everything.
Well, but this is fair.
Remember, these are real people, not actors.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
If I was in fight mode, I'd be hitting Zoe with a steel chair right about now.
No, they took away the
Real
split
people.
screen. What?
I made a bad decision on my last preference.
Still getting updates on Tony Kanan's race in 16th place. Thanks, Benito.
Whatever you're getting ready for, because we pay attention to every detail and then finish with our signature.
World's most awful stalemate in battle for second.
Super ready. Save time by checking in with our mobile app or at supercuts.com.
Says, nope, no. Oh, thanks, Vic, for wishing Kendra happy birthday. Much appreciated, mate. Also say, nope. Brendan and Lizzie will be intolerable if Daly beats Hinch. You have no, Daly, no! Get off! Bugger off, Daly. I'm not having this.
Geico Motorcycle. Great rates for great rides.
We're having the IndyCar ad during the IndyCar race.
Yeah.
Of course. Be there for the ABC 100 to Pocono, Sunday, August 20th. God, it's 3 weeks till the next round. Sad face. Also, a gem on commentary from Paul Tracy. I had a restraining order with Michael Andretti when we were teammates. And the award for the least surprising Paul Tracyism of the day. Oh, Mark under a bit of pressure now from Charlie Kimball. There's still time for some late race Kimball Pimble, everybody. In the red hot battle for 12th place. 7 laps to go.
It's been a quiet but solid day here for Miguel Ocean. Exactly what we needed. You remember, he sat him down in Toronto, out of the car, Edwards about losing weight.
Yeah, we've got 2 great big trains here. One with Andretti, Kimball, Aloshin, Chilton, and Kanan. And the one further up with Power, Rahal, Pagano, Sato, and Rossi for second. This is tense.
Dre.
No!
Ugh,
Son of a bitch.
there you go.
Slumlord.
Well, I guess Daly's weight shedding was all for good, I guess. Like, just like that, it's going to be in the top 10. If it shuts up AJ Foyt, I'll take one for the team and have Daly finish in the top 10. Joseph out there on his own, 5.5 laps to go. It looks like the front three's broken off a bit from Sato in the battle for second. Gonna get a piece of tissue in the front of my nose real quick.
We've done it, Alex. We've taken over.
Yes, finally. Welcome to the Grid Girls YouTube stream.
Oh, Daddy's back.
What? There will be no such thing.
The Grid Girls in association with Motorsport 101 in association with the Grid Girls.
Oh.
As seen on Cooked Production.
Stop that shit. After hijacking my last Google Hangout I had for an IndyCar race, nah, thanks.
Okay. Okay then. Hijacked by Cooked Production then.
Sigh. Only Snapple can relieve my pain now.
See, when he says you're just going to have to fly out to America and just break into Marco's place.
Yeah, nothing of note to steal from.
He has all the Snapples. He has vending machines of Snapple and Dr. Pepper and what other things that section of drinks make.
I would say I love the fact that like the only thing in Andretti's house worth stealing will be a Snapple machine.
Well, that and I think he's got a couple of. He's got a BMW, something or other. Hondas and.
Give me the Snapple machine. Give me the Snapple machine. Give me the Snapple machine. Right,
Do you think that's what comes out of the tap in his sink? It's just like Snapple instead of water.
Down for it. Go on, Pagina, get in there. Three to go here in Ohio. Still a fight for second on between Power, Rahal, and Pagano. And Pagano's a fair bit closer to Rahal than he was last time round.
Townsend Bell is complaining about the fact that the push pass is being used strategically now instead of barely getting used because you have to use it for like 10 seconds.
Oh, stop it, Townsend. The whole point of push to pass is for it to be used tactically.
Mm-hmm.
So with 2 laps left, it doesn't look like Rahal's got enough in the tank here. He might have to actually be holding off Pagano for a spot on the podium. No love lost between those two.
Mm-hmm.
Who can forget Barber last year?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's put it. Creative use of back markers.
Mm-hmm. Well, Rahul's got 10 seconds of push to pass, Simon has 15, and Will has 28.
Well, let's see what happens. 2 to
And
go.
Joseph's sitting pretty with like 68.
Power under a bit more pressure again from Rahal down the back straight. Power holds them off again. I don't think Rahal's close enough to be thinking about a move here. Has anybody got anything left?
That's
Meanwhile,
Rahal out of push to pass.
Meanwhile, Jason Newgarden in complete control up the front.
He can get out and walk the last lap. Still win this race.
Yeah.
About the car and push.
Yep. Yep, 5.5 second lead for Newgarden at the front as he takes the white flag for the final lap of the race here in Mid-Ohio. Newgarden leads, but the fight is for second place.
Side-by-side action going to the finish line. That's always entertaining. There's something to be said about a dominant performance.
Newgarden wants the final lap credit. He's going full Sebastian Vettel, burning all that push to pass all over the track. Powers looks pretty safe for second.
So Joseph Newgarden wants to find half a tenth to lay claim to full domination today. That's why he's not pushing.
Rahal is out of push to pass. Power has 11 seconds.
Oh.
Can he get a run somewhere, I wonder? We're watching the wrong man, really, out of all fairness, but Newgarden is going to take a very comfortable, dominant victory Mid-Ohio. Coming around the final corner now, down the hill, it's going to be Joseph Newgarden to win at Mid-Ohio. Brilliant job from him.
Woo!
Newgarden wins. Fantastic performance. Willpower in second. Rahal third. Holds off Pagano and Sato at the end. And just like that, Joseph Newgarden now leads the championship for the first time in his career.
Yeah, don't stall the car, Joseph. Right, let's see how salty Rahal is on the podium.
We're here for all the saltiness.
Everyone should applaud Joseph Newgarden today because he got it done on track. There was no strategy, there was no time to yellow, made the pass with his willpower during the first stint, and then he and his team were flawless for the rest of the day. Dixon salutes. You know what's cool about Joseph Newgarden is I watch all the other drivers come by and give a thumbs up. This guy doesn't break people dirty. He doesn't just
That was a stunning pass to win that race, by the way.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. A pass worthy of winning the race itself. Yeah, that's the Newgarden, the first man to win 3 races this season.
Waiting for PT to see how it's bad that everyone likes Joseph because the series needs enemies and rivalry.
We need more young Americans. Danny Brennan taking it well. Conor Daly finishing the top 10 despite losing 10 seconds in a pit stop. F y'all. And coming into victory lane, your winner, Joseph Newgarden, who now has a 7-point lead in the championship over Helio Castroneves. Dixon only a point behind in third, Simon Pagano in fourth, 17 points. So it's 17 points to cover the top 4.
Hey, now don't slip in your car this time, Joseph.
Yep, get out nice and slow. Newgarden's previous personal best in at Mid-Ohio was 10th.
And look how close all those fans are getting.
That is so cool. He looks dizzy.
Well, the hair's not taking long to grow back in. After the annual cut to skinhead. Hey, Will's up.
And up he goes.
Let's not stand in the car this time.
No stumbles this time round.
No, he learned his lesson.
Might even get the team selfie right this time as well. Keep holding in the winner interview. Lit.
She's so tiny next to him.
She's such a small person. I accidentally literally ran into her at Indianapolis, and she is so small.
Because she's like barely making it to Joseph's shoulders, so.
Yeah, RJ's coming
What?
as well on Twitter saying, Tennessee, stand up!
I was a little bit worried, actually, guys. I think we could have been faster on red.
Did Dre cut out again? Did I cut out? Oh no.
No, you're still here. I'm still here.
Okay.
Dre's kind of frozen.
Oh.
Come again? It's like,
You
who
kind of
needs
froze.
meat? Oh, Joseph Torres says, who needs meat? You're not gonna know the top 10 cracked wide open, bruh. Somebody get this man a falafel. Oh, and Newgarden's getting a water shower. I love that our friend of the show, Hazel Southwood, has set a reminder for herself on Twitter going, Google Calendar, notification, inevitable drunken embarrassment.
Damien Power, Will Power's younger brother and comedian. Well, Esteban Gutierrez, where do you live, man? Just want to talk.
Oh, dear. Somebody get this man a falafel. Regarding Daly. Justin Torres also saying, safety first, no standing on the car in victory lane.
It all starts with battery checker. Because if you
Do about another 5 minutes and we'll call it a night. It's like 5 minutes or Graham Rahall's post-race interview, whatever comes first.
Oh yeah, what time is it for you guys right now?
10:40.
20 to 11.
Oh,
And I should probably head because I need to get up for work.
So, for 7:30 for work in the morning.
gross.
Those bets don't take themselves. Dixon. Why are we interviewing Dixon? Get him out of here. He was meh today. Go away, Scott. Save the salt for your missus. We're gonna put this. We're gonna put this race in the movie, Scott. Just ask. For a friend. I thought I might order my new phone today as well. Actually, Dre needs an iPhone 7. I'm an iPhone whore. I can't help myself. Oh, hi, Will Power. What's up, Will? Good job today.
Where's Graham Ray Hall? We need Graham Ray Hall.
We need Ray Hall. He's gonna be really salty. He's gonna thank his team from the bottom of his heart. It's the Graham Ray Hall way.
I was starting to struggle with the push, but yeah, he was very strong. He was very, very strong. So what did you say to him when you went up to congratulate him for his job today? I said, good job, man. Good job. That's a solid win. Now, something that certainly explained to the
Also, very, very cool that Will Power was the first guy to congratulate Joseph, like he was last year with Pagano.
we're told to try to stay on the lead lap. What's your feeling and how that went?
Will Power is a good.
Yeah, I mean, I understand if he's leading, the leader is ahead.
Update from Montreal. Apparently, Felix Rosenfist smells the most of champagne. Only get this juicy information by being on Twitter. Thanks, Hazel. Here for the gospel, ladies and gents.
Oh god, Damien's still going. Esteban, nice career move. Reminds me of the time I took acid and did a presentation to upper management. Hashtag IndyCar and he's at it, Will Power.
Rahal time! Rahal time! Crank it up! There he is. Bit of salt there towards the fact that he was blocked, but then thanks to the team, of course. Yes, raise money for all those veterans, Graham. Attaboy. You know, awesome stuff and all that. Just don't diss Colin Kaepernick at the same time, you twat. Oh, there it is. There it is. Salt towards Power's defense.
Oh.
Our guys are working very hard. In many ways, I think outwork them.
Yes. Guy Fieri is at the drag race here in California, and I didn't go. Oh
my
man, I fucked up.
Adam Richman's better. Anyway. You can't see, but Alex just got on the first plane to kick my ass. Although Guy Fieri isn't a twat on Instagram like Adam Richman was, so hey, I guess Fieri wins. Right, I think we've done our Graham Rail interview, so I think that's just about time to call it a night. It's been way longer than I thought it was going to. Go me. If you haven't already, follow Zoe on Twitter at WeZoe. It's exactly how you think it's spelled if he had a Scottish accent. And of course, follow Alex on Twitter. She is a good. She brings all the gorgeous cake pops to the yard. And of course, listen to the Grid Girls podcast. If you haven't already, they do all the good work over there. Again, follow them. They're great. They're friends of the show. And yeah, if you haven't already, listen to Motorsport 101. We may or may not have a Carlos Munoz interview in this week's show. It's kind of good. Take it from me. But thanks everyone to stick around for all these hours. Much appreciated. Hope you guys had a good time. From me, from Zoe, and from Alex, have a good one. Take care, you guys. Sign out.
Bye.
Bye.